Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, everybody, man? Thank y'all for rocking with us again. We back, man. No strings attached. Live on a Wednesday night. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know where the ladies at tonight. I'm sure they'll be pulling up in a minute. I think Mo's a little under the weather. We might get Naomi here in a sec. What's up, everybody, man? Y'all tap in with us, jump in the chat, make it liver than what it was. Y'all know on this show, we allow everybody that's in the chat on the show to express themselves in a most organic state. Yeah, man. So let's get into it, dog. You know what I mean? We've been standing on business on this show since 2019. That might be my new. I might get a shirt. Standing on business since 2019 around here.
Thanks.
What's up, man? We got Torian and Lionel up in here with me so far. What up, Torian? What up, Lionel?
What's up? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Y'all already know I was gone last week on my reggae shit, but I'm back with y'all. Got me some nice wine, and I'm ready to talk my ish.
There we go. Torian out here taking unauthorized PTO and shit. Torian, the old call in ass nigga.
Didn't get that shit approved, y'all.
Hey, prepare the others. Prepare the others.
All right, let's get to it, man. You know, I want to talk a little bit tonight. Later on in the show, I want to talk about how you manage or juggle your roster / rotation. This is a very important time of the year to get into roster / rotation management, because not everybody is meant to hang around the family that you're kicking it with. I'm just putting it out there for y'all. I know y'all might think that.
Not sure give I know a chance to talk though.
I did. I thought I did. Did I know?
No, I just said so. That you just
Oh shit, my fault. What up, Lie?
Hey y'all, I'm in this bitch. Y'all know the vibes. I'm having a porn star that I made at home, and that's how I'm feeling tonight.
Oh, feeling freaky.
Okay, shit.
Yeah.
Pause. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go. Okay, so back to what I was saying, Torian. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about roster rotation tonight, because I think this is an appropriate time of the year to figure that whole thing out, because there are certain in your rotation of people that you're dating. I think it is healthy that people who are single, I think it's healthy for you to date multiple people. I ain't saying you got to sleep with everybody. If you do, that's your business. But I think it's healthy, right? But I would also say the person that you take to the Christmas party around your relatives or like your homies might not be the same person that you take to, like, let's say a New Year's party. That might be two separate people, because it might be two separate vibes. We'll get there in a second, though. Don't nobody rush. We'll get there. But before we do that, I want to talk about this, because this came out actually, I think, last week, and I forgot to bring it up. Did anybody catch my man Tyrese on Twitter /X talking about he was about to whoop somebody's ass?
No.
Y'all didn't catch it. All right, so
I never catch it.
There's a video of him talking about it.
No, he just posted it. I think maybe it was on IG. I don't remember, but it was funny for the reason what happened. So let me pull this up so y'all can see it. This was his post.
Now, why did he have this energy for DJ Envy?
Oh,
well, no, it was pretty tongue in cheek though. So this was his post. So the story goes, and I say that because I wasn't there, that his lady was trying to reach him, right? And he wasn't answering, or he wasn't available, whatever the situation was. And so she called his homeboy. I guess she got a couple of homeboys. I'm like, yo, it's Tyler. And so you know how with the new updates on these iPhones, like a picture, I guess, will come up. You know what I'm saying? And he looking at his man. He's like, yo, this such and such. He's like, nigga, why the fuck do you got my girl's picture like that in your goddamn phone? Nigga, what the hell is going on? You understand? And the first thing I thought about was, you know what? I probably would have tripped the same way, because my ass didn't even really. I thought about it afterwards. Like, I guess so. How does this update go? Y'all update me, man. Y'all update me on this goddamn update. I'm an old nigga with this iPhone shit. So if you call me and your number's saved, is it like the picture that you got on your profile that'll pop up, or like how's that shit working out?
You could choose to either like accept the person's like contact info, how they have it, or you can like choose your own. But most people just like click what the person want,
So hold on.
Like
so
this FaceTime thing, I don't know, that's new, but I just updated my phone too. So
I haven't even updated yet.
I haven't
But
tried like the FaceTime yet.
But it sounds like what you're saying, though, Torian, is that technically his friend did have to accept that picture, though. Correct?
I mean,
Yeah,
not
but it's still
really, because
Biggie.
mine's updated without me, and I was upset about it because I had my best friends as like a little picture, her first contact picture, and when I just updated my phone, it actually updated her contact without me accepting that, and
Wow.
I was low key mad because I don't even got that picture no more that I had.
You know what? This is true because I'm looking through this shit and I got all y'all little niggas goofy ass little pictures that y'all got up here on this group.
Excuse me.
And I didn't accept none of this shit. I'm looking at it now. I didn't sign up for none of this.
And then everybody that got saved in my phone, I never accept their photo. Like I always use my own photo. Like literally every contact that I've had in my phone, I go and find my favorite photo of them, and then I assign that photo to the contact. So they'll be asking like, "Hey, do you want to update this? Like they've got their own shit. Use this." I'm like, "No, like we're using this photo, we're using this name."
But I would
Including you, where I got one of you too.
That's that. First of all, that's kind of stalker vibes. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know.
I got a picture. Literally, if you're saved in my phone, I have your picture. This is a PSA.
Yeah,
If you want a better photo, you gotta take some better photos.
we might have to have a discussion about this, Lionel. I don't know where this is going. You just take, cause I don't take like no singular photo, so that means you had to crop me out of some shit. This is wild, Lionel.
No, from our last photo shoot, there's a photo that I have from that.
That you cropped. I know.
No, it's not cropped. I don't put that much work in it, but I have a photo that was pretty much just you, so I have that.
Oh, okay. All right. So okay, but am I the insecure married dude that I would be like, yo, why the fuck you got? Because why the fuck you got my girl face? Or
you know that already.
What you mean? You know what?
You know you're the insecure married dude.
Y'all wouldn't trip. Hold on. So y'all wouldn't trip. So Torian,
no,
somebody just all of a sudden you like, damn, okay, like oh shit, okay, yeah, my boo thing just popping up. Okay, cool.
No, I mean. Not about the context. I automatically know that it's probably just the same content that they have, just from going off my phone. If it's the same picture as my phone, then I'll be like, oh, okay. But that's if I chose the person's like accepted whatever the photo they wanted. But if it was just like a different photo from what I know they have, then I'm like, like, damn, how you get this photo? I don't got this photo, nigga.
I would be thinking like, wait, is that Tamara calling you? But that would be like my only. I'm like, why is Tamara calling? This is crazy. Like
no,
that would be that would be like my initial thought. But I'm like, okay, she's probably trying to reach me. But even then, like God knows, for the past year, I think it's been literally a year. Like I went without having a phone, so like that would have made a lot of sense for me. Like, okay, she's definitely
with you, Lionel. It's different. So we gotta call her. Shit, like, vice versa.
You got an email.
Sometimes with my dad would like call one of my friends to get in contact with me, which sounds bad, but hey, it'd be like that. And I'm like, why is he calling y'all? I don't like him calling y'all. Like, if you can't call me and get in contact with me, don't call at all. Don't be calling my phone.
That's true. One time I was not answering my phone in college, and I'll never forget. My mom called Raven's phone. And I was like, this is crazy. How did you even get her number? Turns out my mom and Raven had been just having their own relationship, talking half the time. Like, this is crazy. So I'm like, please don't call my friends.
Like, man, you too comfortable. Don't get that comfortable.
Right.
I just, first of all, let me say this. I think that this update has actually helped the pimping out here. When I say that, because like now, your lady can't, everybody's picture. So at first I was like, people pictures just popping up. No. Everybody pictures pops up. Yeah, that's the homegirl. Yeah, man. Okay. So it's kind of helped the pimping out. So shout out to that. And I don't know. Is this the picture, I guess, that pops up for her? It's a little seductive I don't know. Shit.
It's giving makeup campaign, honestly.
I think it's a great photo.
No, it is. It's like giving like Maybelline, like cover girl. It's like, girl, come on now.
My dude Tyrese was not aware of that update, and he was looking.
Is that his girl? Is that Tyrese's girl right there?
Yeah, that's Tyrese's lady. Yeah.
Okay.
My dude Tyrese was like, I don't know what the hell going on around her, but she calling my homeboy's phone looking for me, and he got photos of her pulling up. What the fuck going on?
He on his old shit. He like, what the hell's going on?
I would have been on the same thing. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd have been like, hold on, when the hell did you get that photo?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Understandable.
Okay, I guess you got something low cut on. Yeah, I don't see. All right, now, nigga.
These terms from the previous generation is crazy. Like first, DJ Envy was about to box him in the mouth. Now he about to give out a 5-piece.
Right.
Yeah, he's about to get on. He was about to get on old boy head. Pause. Like, hold on, my nigga. Like, shit. I feel it though. Shit, you got to
said that image got to be deleted.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But his homeboy had to stall him out, let him know what was going on, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all jump in the chat. Let me know what y'all would. Maybe y'all was up to date on the update already. I hadn't even realized that this shit was on. Me and Tyrese is on the same bullshit. Like, hold on. So people calling you and shit just popping up. Like, I don't even like that. First of all, I don't want nobody pictures and shit popping all up on my phone. My text messages are turned off. I don't even have no sound for my text messages. I've never in life had. All my phone, the only thing that does is rings. That's it. And all that other shit, everything's turned off. No text messages. I don't want to hear nothing. Email, nothing.
Oh, nigga.
I don't want to hear
nothing. You show your age.
I had my own ringtones. I used to make them off of artist music.
Well, that was different. Yeah, like the ringtone shit, I was into that. But like after the ringtone shit, after that, all the other shit with like text messages chiming or buzzing. I don't even want to know people texting me like that. I check it when I get time, bro.
My shit is on to flash. I need to
the messaging sound can be pretty annoying. It's like OD. It's like, okay, please stop letting me know. Like I'm trying to live my life. Like stop buzzing me.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro. So I ain't even into that. You understand me?
Yeah. You know, he just got to catch up to speed. He just clearly was a little behind. Now he understands, like, oh shit, this is a thing. Like this wasn't personal. This isn't anything negative.
Yeah. I was still telling him to watch it though. Be careful, Tyrese, because he thought it was some smoke.
He gonna end up getting some gray hairs, even though he's bald. Like you're safe. You're safe.
Nah, he does need to. I'm waiting on the end of the year. What they do, like the end of the year calendar for like what happened. It's been a wild year. I saw they put up one on the Shade Room. I forgot all the stuff. It's been a wild ass year.
No, I forgot about that calendar.
It's been a wild year so far with everything that's going down over the man. It's been crazy. Let me see. Did I save it? I don't think I did. But yeah, it's been so much stuff that I had forgot about. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened in September. Like shit, it's been a wild year.
Because I feel like the year started off crazy too. Like the first few months was like, I remember I saw the calendar at the top of the year, but I haven't seen it since then.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on, but we'll get into that. We'll do a recap on that before the end of the year. We'll do that and check in and tap in on that. But let's get to this though. Glorilla got some new titties. Shout out to Glorilla in these streets. She keep telling y'all she got some ass. And I guess y'all was sleeping on them breasts, so she had to go get them done as well. Let's take a look at Glorilla, what she got going. She blessing y'all with. Now there you go, Glorilla. She didn't go too crazy on them.
Mm-hmm. No, she didn't go too crazy.
Yeah, just made them pop. I see you out there, Glow. Just wanted them to sit up a little bit. Yeah, that's proportionate for her. I see you. I ain't mad at you. We ain't got them little things done. There you go. Trying to set herself apart. She had to do something.
Somebody was saying the ass is definitely next.
The ass is nice?
The ass is next.
Oh, it's next.
It might be. He might not. You know, she probably just need a little. She probably just want a little more titties.
I know she's going down that yellow brick road, that BBL road.
It's right. Like once you start and it came out good, you know,
right?
Just a little.
Maybe bit. I can, just. Wait, look at that comment over there.
Comment say I can't see it on my end.
No.
It's a girl, her titties out. Say, what about my?
I see it. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
But honestly, I feel like, of course, she looks better, but like before. But I am biased to like natural bodies, so.
Yeah, but like I agree with you, but I would say this though, like if you were to see her like on the right, you wouldn't think like she's had a breast. I mean, unless you obviously we know what she looked like, but just seeing it, you're like, oh okay, because they look pretty. At least from what I'm seeing right here on this particular picture, they look pretty proportionate. I don't know.
No, yeah, it's like she probably only went up a cup.
Yeah, look proportionate too.
I don't know how titties run, but.
Yeah. We don't know what we don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Somebody told me one time, like, you don't know what size your wife is? No, nigga. Like,
yeah, me either.
That's something I concern myself with. Sir.
Like, that's a good question, though.
You be buying her those panties or lingerie?
I bought lingerie, but I've never bought like bras. But then like the lingerie wasn't necessarily based on the bra size because it was one like thing. So it was like it was either medium, small, or large. And I was even complex with that. I had to like talk to one of my friends to help. Like what's like, but thankfully she pointed me in the right direction and ended up fitting.
Yeah, and the lingerie I buy is trashy lingerie. It's supposed to not fit. That's the shit I'm buying.
Extra small.
I'm buying the shit that don't fit no way. So we good. Even if I get it wrong, I got it right. So so we good. But shout out to Glorilla though, man. I ain't mad at her. She did a little thing. Now this is always a thing, to your point, Lionel, with the plastic surgery. When you get any type of cosmetic surgery, is that it seems to be, not always, but for the most part, it seems to be a gateway. And it's like no one ever seems to stop at just one thing, right? There's always, oh, okay, well, let me do this. Let me tweak that. And again, to each his own. Whatever you want to do to make yourself feel better, to each his own. But a lot of people end up regretting it later on. So I just say that.
And I used to think that this was like all the industry's plot to like get her to be like more girly, like and sell sex. But I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe this could like just be her ultimately. Because I feel like how she came out versus how the direction she's going now is like 180. So I'm like, I don't know if it's industry like influence or if this is just like the real her trying to kind of thing and she wants to be like sexier. I don't know. But it could be like the industry, like her label may have said, you get these titties implanted,
And I think, I think that she's in a, well, I'm going to say this to her and I'll let you go. I think that she's in a spot to where she kind of has to differentiate herself in this female rap space because it's like she can't go ratchet because that shit has clearly been taken by Sexy Red. So anybody trying to do ratchet shit now at this point is like, you trying to be Sexy Red because Sexy Red is full ratchet. She's out here pregnant and barefoot, literally throwing ass.
Wow, yeah, she is. That's the hood princess. That's what she calls
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you can't go that direction.
But that was already kind of her direction though.
Huh?
That was already kind of Glorilla's direction.
I know, but like that trap has been taken already. It's like, like because like Glorilla. Yeah, it's like she can't like Glorilla was kind of like going there, but like Sexy Red went all the way. And it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like she's stuck in the middle.
But I don't think Sexy Red is signed. I feel like that'd be the difference. I'm telling you, if Sexy Red were to sign, but I mean, it makes sense because it is business, right? So like they're invested in these people, so they only want like the best outcome. I'm sure. Like they are invested, but just imagine the influence. I'm sure if Sexy Red signed, we would get a 180. We'd be like, oh shit, this is totally different, Versus if Glorilla didn't sign at some point, then she probably would be coming different. That's what I'm just like complex with at this point.
Because think about it though, Torian, like you got Cardi and Nicki Minaj who got like they're the quote unquote voluptuous like enhanced BBL rapper girls, right? With like the big this and big that. Megan Thee Stallion got like the natural body curvy girl shit on lock. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly,
used to be natural.
Right.
Y'all know what I'm saying. Like when she the original Meg, right, had like the curvy stallion shit. That shit was on lock. The ratchet space was some competition there for some spots, and then Sexy Red just took that whole trap and said, "Let me get that about y'all. Let me get that."
He competed. I would still say it's her and City Girls.
The City Girls, we haven't heard anything from
who? Sexy Red?
Yeah, I mean, if you compare the first album, they first little project, that was like
Torian.
Yeah, no, the City Girls ain't even City Girls no more.
Hey, they out here trying to be glamour girls. They like
they're the Golden Girls.
JT just did like a whole like sexy photo shoot for her birthday, and like it was. And Sexy Red is literally in front of Popeyes eating chicken, throwing ass. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I think I'm with you. I think the City Girls at first, but Sexy Red took that whole ratchet shit is like sexy Suki. What's her name? What's that girl name?
Yeah, Sukihana's pretty ratchet.
Yeah,
they like the same league. Sukihana and Sexy Red.
Yeah, they over there.
Like, I would say they like instead of ratchet, I would say raunchy.
I feel like raunchy is too nice. Like raunchy is like you putting your toes in the water.
No, raunchy is you being vulgar as hell. Like it's just
No, Ratchet is vulgar. Like they've dived in the
Ratchet
pool.
is-
Like they're in the 11 feet. They're deep off the diving board. Like raunchy is like raunchy is like you thought about it. You put your feet in the water. You like I'm gonna just sit on the edge, put my feet in the water. But Ratchet, like you just said, like fuck it, I'm jumping in.
Yeah, like Sexy is walking around literally. I'm not making this up. She's literally walking around in hair bonnets with her pregnant stomach out, barefoot, throwing ass, eating chicken. I'm not making none of this up. This is like it's like a Boondock skit at this point. This shit is like out of control. And Suki, y'all see Suki was trending recently because somebody brought up an old tweet with her talking about Young Jock. You see that?
Yeah, that was wild.
I feel like, that's crazy. That was crazy.
Did we ever get any closure on was she just talking for like shits and giggles, or was this because this was 2017, so she was trying to get on. And for people that don't know what we're talking about, an old tweet, an old 20, I think it was 2017 tweet resurfaced from Suki talking about allegedly that she had in her tweet it said, "I just gave Young Jock head for 4 hours. His thing smelled like fried chicken." That's what she said.
And I'm like, was that an insult or does she just love chicken so much that's like
it could go either way, right, Lionel? It's a lot. I don't know.
It's smelling like chicken. Maybe he just left.
Did he just fried? Because look, did he just cook? Did y'all just eat? Because like that chicken, if you cook chicken in the house, that should stay around for a while.
That's
you
true.
know
You
what
are
I'm
gonna smell like chicken.
You got to throw some incense, some candles on or something. Dream said she was saying he dirty. Is he dirty? I like. Well, hold on.
And she still did it for 4 hours though.
Right, so it couldn't be that dirty. I don't think she was saying he was. I think she was just saying.
Let's ask Naomi. What'd you think, Naomi?
Hey, welcome to the show.
Happy No Strings Day. What do I think?
She back. I'm out, y'all.
And not wearing my sweater. That's wild.
Stop hating for 2 seconds.
First of all, we skipped over the.
You never had my back.
I'm sorry. I got you.
We buried the lead though. She said she gave this man top for 4 hours. What type of pills was he on? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it was a very long time, but
it probably wasn't that whole time. Like
I'll be hearing some people be saying that they don't come from like head.
Well, then do something different, then, nigga. Like I'm not gonna keep doing that.
I'm like, yeah, let me prove you wrong.
He found an eater. He found somebody that was gonna eat it for 5 hours straight with no busting. Like he probably had blue balls.
4 hours straight. Like I can't even imagine my jaws. Like,
locked jaw.
Oh my god! Like it would probably hurt to chew the next day.
Hilarious.
Thank you. But
that's so funny. Not hurt to
if
chew.
she's saying that it smells like fried chicken, that's a wild thing to say. But Suki's a wild girl, so I don't know. It could be either one. I don't know if it's an insult. It would be an insult for me because I don't think your dick should be smelling like fried chicken. I'd be like, so you've been fucking on a bitch that work at Popeyes? What's going on? What's going on over here?
Are you fucking chickens?
No.
You fucking chicken?
It would be a no for me, but obviously a yes for Sukiana. So.
Right. I'm like, do you love fried chicken? Or like, what are you trying to say?
Johnny said, yeah, it was a compliment. That's what I'm saying.
She said, oh, yeah, if Suki said it's a compliment.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Like, so it was finger licking good?
Yes.
Now 4 hours, I couldn't get enough.
Yeah, that was the best shit ever.
Yeah, 4 hours is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like my dick to not have no smell. Okay.
4 hours is just like, I'm gonna tell her to chill.
I like my dick to smell like water. What niggas be saying.
If I can't get there within a few minutes, then something is terribly wrong. We need to
recalibrate.
You could bust off head in a few minutes for it.
I can, but I'm an old nigga. I'm happy with anything. Shit, just touch me.
Not just touching and it's all over.
The hell you mean? We trying to get
you gonna be an easy ass sugar daddy.
Okay.
Don't let the girls find out about you.
They're gonna be in and out straight to the profit.
They're like, yes, girl, rent paid in 20 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Well, because I got shit to do anyway. I ain't got all day for this shit. Shit, I got stuff to do. But yeah, that's I don't know. Oh, yeah, And people were like, well, she was probably exaggerating on the 4 hours. Okay, but if you're exaggerating, it was it.
But
An
I
hour
feel
and a
like
half?
maybe the
Like,
exaggeration was like maybe they was just in bed, like, you know, fucking on each other. Maybe she was just going.
You think they were in bed? I feel like they were in a strip club.
Returning back. Well, I just mean in the crib, like you could be returning back, but I don't know if they was in a strip
I
club.
don't know why I thought they were in a strip club.
For a
hold
studio.
on. Nobody, Lionel's wild as shit. Lionel's think this whole thing is.
He said no. Sukiana's never been fucked in a bed.
Like, you think he invited her to his house?
Yeah, exactly.
At the crib? Like at the crib?
The place where I lay my head.
Yes, Jock, or he got a hotel room. He definitely, it's either the studio, hotel room, or his place.
Or the strip club.
No, he ain't going to the strip club.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
It's like
No,
not
they
that
don't like
I
that. You
would,
did
but
not
one of
work
my
it.
coworkers used to go to like the strip club after work all the time to get head specifically.
But was Sukiana the stripper at the strip club?
No, she's not a stripper. So
That photo that was circulating with that tweet, I feel like looked like it was a stripper. It's like she looked like a stripper at that point.
I mean, she does look like a stripper, but that doesn't just necessarily.
I'm with Lionel. This is shit at the strip club.
I don't know. My head was totally like, oh, this is definitely at the strip club.
No, that's way too long. That's way too long at the strip club.
No, I need to get back to work.
No, in fact, you might as well
So
share
Courtney
love
Jackson
around.
jumped
In
in.
that 4 hours, you could have topped up.
Courtney Jackson in the chat said, we're quick to call the Jack Halls of the world an industry plant. What exactly do we consider these ladies?
Industry plant. Say that these girls weren't industry plants last week. He was saying, what's her name? Sexy Red Snot. But I definitely
I don't think she's signed.
I think if she's not a plant, she's definitely put on a pedestal for a reason.
Yeah, but I think
like black women, please just aspire to this.
Nothing else. This is the one more, organic case. Like I feel like this
go suck dick in a strip club for 4 hours, please. Get pregnant and then say fuck your baby daddy. They're like, okay, stop.
And they're like, okay, they're like, they totally agree. They're like, absolutely. They're like, same page.
No, but that's how programming works. Lionel. That's how programming works.
It look a little strip clubbish from that background, Lionel.
It do, or maybe like just a club.
No, fuck a club. That's a strip club.
And plus, this is the photo she posted.
A pole by his hat?
I think
it's definitely the strip club.
I never seen that.
But look how she dressed now. She's not just like a stripper.
You know, some strippers they're not in their bag all the way yet.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's the hunt. Listen, Torian, if that stops above, like right at her ass crack, like that's a stripper fit.
She's on her tribal shit.
Like the little like the little, what's the shit that you wear at the beat? What is it called? Like the little cover shit, right? The little like cover shit that like don't fit all the way. Yeah, that's a stripper fit. She good.
The cover up.
Yeah, that's the stripper fit. Shout out to Young
He's
Jock.
Like, yes.
Young Jock getting top for 4 hours at Magic City. Shout out to Jock. Allegedly. I don't want to put Magic City out there like that, but shout out to Young Jock.
They're saying that this dyke looks like Sukiana.
I seen that.
Hold on, bring it back. Hold up. Hey, real talk though.
No, she do. I seen that.
She do look like
I thought. Well, actually, no. I thought somebody. The tweet I said that she was dressing up like a nigga. Maybe it was just somebody different.
They thought that was Sukiana dressed up.
But no, hey, look,
a different person from Facebook.
Say this to Courtney. Jack, look, people. When you see the Jack Harlows, the thing with them, Torian, I should say, Courtney, is that like you see it coming from a mile away with those types of niggas. It's like Jesus Christ, like.
I mean, of course, because they're white. But how do you tell the black ones? How do you tell
you tell the black ones because for me it's like the organic come up. Like if you don't see that process, if you don't like see them like bubbling up or like see them here and there, and then before you know it, like, oh shit, like more people are fucking with them. Like I feel like that's organic. You can tell when it's like natural growth versus like where the fuck did they come from to be like popping like that? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like you don't always see natural growth because, like, even when it comes to like the Ice Spice, like that was somebody that just like popped out of nowhere. But
yeah,
I'm sure
you know what?
Artist, I'm sure with any artist, you can
she might be a plant.
You can go back and look. All artists be doing shit. I feel like that doesn't make you an industry plant just because you got a catalog or you've been trying to rap or you've been trying to get on.
But like, if you've been trying to get on,
there's a million.
It wasn't working.
There's a million niggas out here trying to rap and be on.
I'm
shit.
with you,
And
Naomi.
at the end of the day, the industry is gonna pick like, okay,
there you. That's what I was gonna
this
say.
person for this role. This person for this role. I'm like, oh, no conscious girls. Like, oh no, not that.
Yeah,
Bitch, get out of
because
here.
but who wants to listen to
bitch.
conscious rap?
No, and that's the industry talking through you. That's the industry talking through you. They didn't program you with these like.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Right, I stay listening to No Name.
No, I literally do, because when I'm listening to SZA and this bitch is just giving bad vibes, I
Yeah,
can't
she
sing
gives
that
bad vibes
shit
for sure.
over and over. Like, even when it comes to any of this sexy rap, you cannot be repeating that shit, especially when you know the power of fucking manifesting and fucking attraction. And it's like, what the fuck are you calling into your life when you're going in this? So I feel, of course, you could always look at the shallow layer of shit. You could just look at the top layer, and that's a picture too. And then you can always look at the what's underneath the surface, and that's a whole different thing too. So it just depends where you want to come from. But yeah,
I want to.
none of these motherfuckers in the industry is good or safe. Honestly, all of them was the shits unless they independent.
Yeah, I just think that like when the industry come and tap somebody on the shoulder and say, all right, we finna throw you in the algorithm now. It just is what it is. It's like Torrin was saying about like the TikTok shit. Like a motherfucker can do a song and that shit might pop on TikTok tomorrow and that motherfucker is out of here now. Like it happens like super quick now with some of this shit.
Yeah, but they could pop on TikTok and have like a really big sound or whatever, but then like that be it. Like there's a lot of people that do pop, but then like the industry don't choose them or pick them for whatever reason.
Oh no, you got to be tapped on they got to tap you on the shoulder and say, yo.
Even Ice Spice, because I've done like a little research with her too, because she kind of came out of nowhere, and she's very connected to a lot of higher up people, like with YouTube, like people that be up in YouTube and like they sign and shit. That's who like sign. That's like who she works with. Like it's some people that's really deep in the industry that's behind Ice Spice. So it's not just by chance that she's like getting all these accolades and shit and all these connections. But that's industry plant vibes.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree.
Like black women do talk random crazy shit. That's just the reality. So they probably gonna rap like that too at some point, you know. But like then there's other people. It's like, okay, who the fuck is this and where they come from?
Yeah. Speaking of black women, though, Torian, I should have asked you about this earlier. Can you pull it up real quick? The Jonathan Majors shit. This nigga's a wild. Jonathan Majors is the wildest nigga living right now.
No.
And he needs to chill. I'm like, please Marvel, don't replace him. I know
Jonathan
Majors, we gotta cook up a whole new villain.
This trial is the wildest shit that I listen. Listen, shout out to Megan Good. She trying to hang in there with this nigga. But this shit they just played the audio of allegedly, I guess I didn't hear. Did y'all hear? I didn't hear the actual audio. I just saw like the transcription of it. Of what he said. So this was his ex-girlfriend, who's a white woman, a Caucasian woman. He told her allegedly. You got it, Torian? Let me know when you get it. He told her that. Oh, you got it there? Is that it?
I don't think so. It's something else now.
Okay. But he told her, a white woman, that he wants her to behave or act like. Is that correct?
Yeah.
He wants her to behave like Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King.
I almost said Whoopi Goldberg.
Not Whoopi.
Same.
Is it the same thing? I'm like, what does he even mean by that? But
that's a wild.
He's like, just stand in the back and support me as a black man doing my thing.
He was like, I need you to do this. I need you to hold it down. But you got it, Torrin?
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that perspective.
No, because I was trying to think like, what these women got in common?
Yeah.
But they would just silently stood behind their black
man. Thinking. I'm so proud.
Yeah, he was like, I need you to be there and just be like, this stoic figure. Cause like everybody loves Coretta, everybody loves Michelle. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, not random black people. I'm like, what is this about? I'm like Whoopi Goldberg, Queen.
Hilarious.
No, I'm like, because those women definitely don't give that. They give like they gonna speak on the shit.
Right, they speaking out.
Yeah, like
they ain't never even been married to a man.
Facts.
They're like, we eat pussy.
Hilarious.
No, the post I seen it had no audio. I found the post I had seen, but it had no audio.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it's. I ain't seen no audio either. But here it goes, right here. Jonathan Majors allegedly told his white ex-girlfriend that she needed to be like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama and make sacrifices for him because he's a quote unquote great man. That's a hell. Listen, that's bars. He's spitting bars out here.
I also
Hilarious.
stopped that.
This
I
nigga-
stopped after Michelle Obama. That second line helps too. Like, that makes so
okay,
much
so-
more sense now. It's crazy.
That's bars. He like, yo, I'm out here doing my thing. I'm blowing
No,
up right
Make
now.
sacrifices for
What did
me.
Nicki
And
Minaj
not-
say? Don't
What?
be looking stupid when you stuck with a Melania. Like, that's your own problem. You should have got you a Coretta Scott. They
Well,
out
look,
here.
he got making good now. It's all working out.
Right.
For him.
No, and she needs to like get the fuck if this is just how he's feeling. Because I'm like, for one, girlfriends definitely don't need to be making sacrifices for you. For one, like, okay, and those two women were both wives as well. So the duties are a little bit different. Like the way you gotta come behind your man.
Well,
is
hold on,
as
Naomi.
opposed to a girlfriend.
Hold on, Naomi. You don't know if he might not believe in marriage.
Okay, so that means you don't believe in a woman that's gonna make sacrifices for you because you
Right. So now you conforming to Western civilization. I never thought I'd live to hear the day that Naomi is conforming to the Western world now.
What you mean?
You conforming to this thing, this marriage thing now? That's not the end all be all.
If you want that type
man.
of treatment, because I don't necessarily believe in marriage, but if you're not gonna be put in like the status of marriage on shit, then you don't get the perks or the things that come with marriage.
Hold on, time out. That does. I'm confused, Naomi. So you said you don't necessarily believe in marriage, but if you want to. What would you? I guess I'm confused because how can you ever consider anything a married thing if you don't believe in marriage?
I don't think that marriages can just last forever, or I don't think two people they can last forever. I don't think two people can always stay together forever happily. You know, I think it's some bullshit.
I can understand that.
So, and I definitely think like. No, you definitely don't need to be making sacrifices for your man, sis, and that's just your boyfriend. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And it depends on the sacrifices too. Like, because is he even committed to you like this? Like, is he making the sacrifices for
I just
you
need
as
you to
well?
hold. I just need you to hold it down. I'm out here.
But is he holding it down too? That would be the
making
thing.
Marvel movies. You muted, Lionel.
Oh, thank God. That was crazy. He actually didn't say that. It was such a joke. I was like, you need to sacrifice yourself.
Oh my God. No, but that's literally.
Dude is making Marvel movies, though. I'm out here blowing up. Pause. Like,
okay, and she's not entitled to any of that shit because she's not his wife. So
well, I'm auditioning.
But for what? It's still just gonna be for him. It's not gonna be for them.
I'm auditioning you for the position, Naomi. If you can't show me that you can get the job, I mean, you're not doing good at the interview.
I guess not. Just like
in the interview stage, you're not doing good in the interview.
Look, I see a job description. They ask for a drug test. Like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna keep looking because that's too much. Like, that's too much for me. Some people they're like, okay, I'll fake the drug test or I'll stop smoking.
Hilarious.
You know, they'll go for it. They'll make that sacrifice. But baby, no, I'm not even gonna fake act like I don't smoke to get this job. I'm gonna just find a job that's gonna let me smoke my weed in peace.
Hilarious. And then she took a sip.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna take a hit.
And hilarious. Hey man, this is Nothing Detached. We in here tonight, man. We doing our thing, man. We winding down 2023, getting ready for 2024. Man, this went by fast. This is the first show of December. Jay-Z just had a birthday. How did Jay-Z turn? 50 what? 51, 2, 3?
Like 72.
Hilarious.
I don't know.
He definitely
I didn't even know, but his birthday's on the 4th.
Yeah, I know it because of that damn, was it the Black Album? Where it talks about his birthday.
He has the same birthday as my aunt.
He just turned 54.
50.
No, I literally had to like look at the camera because I feel like December started off with like a bang for me. So like I had to look at the calendar. I was like, did I miss Trevor's birthday? And I was like, oh no, that's just tomorrow. So I'm glad I've like looked at a calendar now.
I know it's crazy.
Like I literally
it comes
just
in
read up on it.
swinging. December comes in swinging, and then it goes out swinging. It's like Christmas.
Yeah, December's a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
feel
like
like
New
I've
Year's
already
Eve.
I feel like I've already closed up shop. Like, man, I'll see y'all next year. Like December, I'm full. But
Kiss our ass.
see you next year is the energy already.
See you down the road. Yeah, no, it's been interesting though. It's been interesting so far. I'm sure we ain't got the whole calendar yet. It's gonna be something else that's gonna happen here in December. I'm sure that's gonna jump onto the calendar because we had a wild year in 2023, getting ready for 2024. Make sure if you're not subscribed, man, we appreciate it if you do subscribe. Share the show with somebody too. We'd appreciate that as well as we in here tonight. Let's get to this, man, because this is an interesting topic. I do want to do have a hip hop conversation before the year ends and talk about the cultural appropriation and this and that and what's good and bad. And
you have a real moment first.
Let's go.
Well,
Torian, how's your wine?
that was delicious.
Okay.
I'm feeling real tipsy over here.
Oh wow, that was
this
quick.
nigga drunk. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 14%. So
oh wow, yeah, that's a
yeah.
That little last bottle. Pause.
Yeah.
like, so how does it taste at that point?
What is that?
It's called Three Ties. It came in this box from Audi.
I'm like, show him the box. Show him the box, son.
Whoa, they not sending no bag this way, Lionel. What are we doing?
They might for me.
We just
a little sweet.
No,
bread.
because you be getting them all these wine. They need to give you a little
Yeah.
thing.
And it's 5 of them, and they some big little bottles. It's only 5 bottles, but yeah.
we might have to do a whole thing. We might have to do a whole video with you doing a tasting touring.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Put it on the channel.
Yeah. When I make that TikTok, I'll put it on the channel. Yeah,
we might need to do that. Yeah, that'll be dope. Just watch Torian get toe up.
Okay, I was just wondering. I feel like he was over there sipping quiet. Okay, so good to know.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I like this one.
This nigga Lionel said, "Can we have a real moment?"
I'm like, well, I'm gonna get deep.
I'm like detoured from the program.
I did too.
Now back to your schedule, normally scheduled program.
I thought my dude Lionel was gonna say like some prolific shit. I was like, okay, here we go.
I'm not on my prolific shit right now.
He was like, I want to know what this nigga drinking. Okay, all right. Okay.
Right, this is some real shit. What's in that cup? How's it going?
Right. Okay, no, let's go here though, because I think this is an interesting topic. We might have to maybe come back and do a whole show on this, talking about because a lot of people feel like this is a feminization of man. Some people just think it's just decoration, ain't a big deal. I think from what I've seen, the opinions have varied along the spectrum, and that's this thing about male nail art. Not just
nail art. Okay,
nail art. So not just like getting like clear polish or painting your nails, like full-fledged art, right? Like getting stuff done. We got the video touring. Where's it at? Is it up? Okay, let's play this. Let's play this real quick just to give you a preview of what we're talking about. Here we go. This is a young man.
This might be the most elite men's manicure I've ever done. So I was initially inspired by grills for this look. Just the simplicity of a window.
Turn off the audio, Tori. I don't want us to get in trouble with that beat playing in the background. So there we go. We're going to watch this real quick. So there you go. You got the clear nail polish. Where's they putting over top? Like some chains? I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that's a Figaro chain.
There you go. Around the nail.
That's kind of fire. I like it.
There you go. Paint the nails up. You know what I'm saying? Clean them cuticles up. Clean that up a little bit. There you go. Oh, they put some shit in the middle. There you go. But it's a whole little nail art thing for men. And I saw a lot of women that was like, oh, okay, that ain't bad. There you go. They go to finished product right there. He didn't do on this one. It doesn't seem like he did every nail, right? He did like the middle two. Is that right?
Yeah.
He did the middle two nails.
That's kind of fire. I want to do that. Like and go. I don't even get my nails done.
Hold on, you said you want to do it? I'm talking about a man doing it. Naomi.
I know, but dang, I really like that style. So I mean, of course,
so would you like that on your on? Would you like that on your guy?
Do whatever they want. Well, I like my man to like have like his nails all done. No, probably not. Probably not. But like, I feel like this is more.
You wouldn't care that.
Torian, like, fuck out of here.
No, I think I would care. To a point, I don't know.
He don't got all 10. He just got two or two. He got 4. He got 2 on each hand.
But I feel like
I just feel like that's
too,
just
though.
very like young. I feel like I would have to be fucking with like a young boy, like to be having to have like a conversation about this. Like, damn. Would you get your nails done, Roy?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm an old nigga. I bite my nails. Shit. Fuck out of here. I bite my nails. I ain't, I got all my homeboys get pedicures and manicures and shit. It's not something I'm into. But
Not
I don't
your feet rough as fuck. Go get a pedicure.
No, I do soak my feet because I got bad feet. I'm an old nigga. I got bad feet, so I soak my feet there. I take care of my feet. I got
getting a pedicure. You get a
Oh,
pedicure.
no, I ain't getting no pedicure.
You get a pedicure once a year at least.
Nah, I ain't got that kind of time in my life.
But you literally live in a house full of women. You could make the same appointment that they are going.
Nah, not gonna do it.
Done.
First of all, you gotta understand.
Boom, you pay.
And they give you a beer. They'll give you like a drink too.
Well,
no, that's the best part is the free.
First of all, Torian, don't try to bring
nothing free.
Like Torian tried to give me like alcoholic vibes. They got drink, nigga. Like,
what kind of beer?
You're right. Like, what the fuck?
They have some dark
in there too, Roy. You might want to go. You see a
like now I'm going. Like, nah, I'm just chilling. I'm just saying though that like it's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, plus like both. You gotta understand. Like for over 30 years of basketball, both of my big toes. My toenails pop off all the time on both of those toes. They pop off like once a quarter on both toes.
Please.
Yeah, it pops
off. On your big toe?
Save it, on both my big toes. Yeah, I had surgery on both my big toes in college. I had to have like all kinds of surgery and shit. Yeah. So like both
pop off fully or like just lift up?
No. They completely come off. Both of my toes. Yeah. So both my big toenails are fucked up on both my feet. Yeah. Them hoes just they pop off. They pop like I'll be playing basketball and I can just like feel it that it came off. I'm like, oh shit, my toenail came off.
Does it hurt?
Nah, it don't hurt.
No, I just have to breathe through this news because this is crazy. Like,
no, that's literally terrible.
I'm like, how vulnerable? Not that they pop it off every quarter, like, and not that you use the term pop off. Are they literally like?
Yeah, it is pop off.
Like,
yeah, I know it's all fucked up.
He said,
everybody cover your eyes, bitch. It looks loose.
And it's crazy because I can feel it. Like I can feel it in my sock. Oh shit, my toenail.
No, sorry.
I keep playing, but like you can feel that. Like it's lifted up now. Like
you gotta super glue that hoe on.
Well, what happened though when I was in college, I had botched surgery because I had one of my toes. I had a bad ingrown toenail, and the doctor I went to botched the surgery, and so I ended up having to like surgically remove the whole nail off that toe. So that toe was already fucked. And then that was my right foot. My left foot is just my plant foot because I'm right-handed. So that's my natural like plant foot. And so I think that shit just popped off just over time. That shit just got fucked up. So yeah. But other than that though, my toes look all right.
I wish we never brought it up. I don't even know.
That was a very vulnerable moment.
I am.
But back to the nail art. Okay, so Lionel, would you get this?
All right, that's what it was. I'm like, how did we get
I know.
Would you get the nail art, Lionel? That seems like that might be something up Lionel's alley. I can see.
What are you trying to
say? What are you trying to say, Lionel?
I just think that like that looks like I can see like if Lionel showed up like that, I wouldn't be like, oh shit. I'd be like, that nigga Lionel on his fly shit right now. That's how I would feel about it. Like that's the nigga Lionel.
I really appreciate
going so deep in the fly.
I appreciate just like clean, nice nails. Like that's like what I appreciate. That's the fly to me. Although like I can see this for people. Like I don't think it's like I'm not like, oh shit. Like I don't know. I don't have any thoughts. I'm just like, okay, I see it. I don't know. Would I do it? It would have to be something that speaks to me that's super fly. But at this point, it's not like I've had anything that makes me feel like I want to like do that. But I don't think like anything of it. I don't think like he must be, Like I don't think anything of it. I feel like as time goes on, the less we realize that these are just like concepts. Like it was someone's concept for somebody to say like, okay, men don't do this. Like this is what women gonna do. Like that's just someone's concept. So then as people become themselves more and like are able to live more, because the world is just creating space for people to like exist however the fuck they want to. Like that's the vibe of the existence right now. Like the earth supports clearly people coming how they want to come. So like I feel like this is just a product of it.
Pause.
But then as nonetheless, you know, the old people are gonna have like their own thing where it's like this is so fucking crazy. Like this is wild. I can't believe I'm like witnessing. But really it's just like somebody thought this was fly. That's all I think. Like he thought this was cool. I feel like it would have been cool on the pinky, maybe. Like,
okay, there you go. That's a gateway.
Like my
That's a gateway
concept,
for you.
right? Exactly. Like it's just my concept. But nonetheless, I don't think twice about it. Like I get it. It's just ultimately it's someone's mind like expressing itself.
No, and I feel like definitely when it comes into like the nail art, and I feel like that's definitely when you are kind of getting into like that genuine expression and you're like literally just doing whatever the fuck you like to do or like whatever you want to do. So yeah,
You know, the
I
princess
definitely
in
don't think it's a big
the princess in Egypt used to wear like the toe caps that were like gold toe caps,
Yeah, facts.
like in fingertips as well. And but
Yeah.
that's because they were pre like the concept of today's time, and so it's just like it's only a matter of like people are not giving a fuck about like how like you're supposed to come, or like this is how this should look as a man, this is how it should be held up as a man, this is how this should be held as a lady. Like the lady shit's out the window, and then so is like the man shit. Clearly, like people just existed.
Yeah, see, I'm from that other generation, Lionel. See, it's still difficult for me on certain shit. Like, cause when I was growing up, it was right. It was right when like guys started getting earrings, and at that time, you only got an earring.
Say that.
You only got an earring in your left ear at that time, right? That was it. You only got it in your left ear. If you got one in your right ear, they'd be like, you know, we don't know about it.
That's such a concept. Like that was.
I'm just telling you how it was. I'm not saying it. I'm not.
No, I remember hearing that.
No, and I'm glad that you reminded me which ear it was. I can never remember.
Yeah, because it was.
I remember hearing about like the right ear. I remember hearing about nose rings.
Yeah. Tupac is the one that like, cause every nigga loves Tupac cause like his persona and shit. So niggas is like, all right, that nigga Tupac got a nose ring. That shit all right for some niggas, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, cause niggas couldn't say shit about the nose ring once they saw Tupac had the shit. It was like, all right, nigga, Tupac got a nose ring.
See, it's just the sheep. The sheep are just being the sheep. They're like,
what
do we accept and what do we not accept? They're like, let us know like how far.
What do we like?
Right. Like, how far are we gonna take this? Like, they're just like bad.
But that's the masses of society, though. That's how this shit marches out here. It's like once people say that they're like, okay, we all now accept this. Okay, cool. Now everybody can do it. And then we don't accept, we don't accept in our culture, or we don't want to accept in our culture, chicks with, barefoot, pregnant, throwing ass, eating Popeye's chicken outside. We don't want to be the representation. But unfortunately, right now, it might be. You know what I'm saying? That might be the wave right now. It's to get pregnant and throw ass barefoot outside. Let's go, Torrin. Talk to me, Torrin. Would you get?
No, and nothing wrong with being pregnant and throwing the ass barefoot outside.
The Popeyes is probably the sketchiest piece.
No, and I'm like, and that's not even bad too, because Popeyes got some good ass chicken.
But they use that dye, that red dye.
I'm like, I don't know.
But all this shit is poison.
Yeah,
I would.
That's why people was lining up for that chicken sandwich like that. It's just like
that was Popeye.
That's probably what they were trying to say in Who Clone Tyrone.
No, on Who Clone, they were talking about literally all the food places. It's not even just Popeye.
I want to.
That shit's in all the shit that we're consuming.
Man, brother, what's his name? Nazi Muhammad of the Nation. He did a whole thing. I think maybe about a year ago. He broke down the damn Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich so hard. Yeah, I don't eat Chick-fil-A anyway, but he broke that shit down so crazy. He was like, nigga,
all this shit is poison.
Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, but go ahead, Torrin. I want you to jump in, Torrin. Would you get some nail art, Torrin? Talk to me, man. I thought, to me, I don't know. clear nail polish, get the little shit around your nail. Look, if you're already getting the clear nail polish in your
I'll
nails,
do the clear. I do the clear. When I get a manicure, I'll get the clear because that's what I was saying.
So why not just get some little gold shit around your nail? You know, it's only 2 nails. You know, it ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
There you go. Talk to me, Torin. What's good?
No, niggas start seeing them nail prices. Sorry.
Damn.
She rude. She rude. She don't want to let you be great.
Right.
We standing out of
I got you, Torin. Don't worry about it. I got you. Go ahead, Torin. Do your thing.
So I personally wouldn't because that shit gay. Nah, I do get my nails done like that. You know, I've had people bite off of my nail style.
Wow.
Yeah, because I used to do like random designs in the cross, and I just tell her do anything like
freestyle.
I remember helping this one dude at Urban. I was working at Urban, and I was like looking at his nails, and it was like everything that my nails was. I'm like, nigga, this shit just copy. I know that ain't my shit. I just heard like
not on the same fingers.
Like
not
I'm like my pictures circulate because I do like posts when I get my nails done. Cause I like how I look with the nails, and it be just the black paint, and I have my little silver jewelry. I be looking good. I be looking fly. I haven't got my nails done in a long time, so I wish I did have. So I could be like, yeah, I sure I got them. But no, but I usually do them like trips. Definitely, I'm going out of town, out the country. I like to get my nails done. Nice little design. I don't do nothing too wild. I don't do like no full colors on my nails.
Yeah.
Not saying I wouldn't though, but I just like a little simple minimum look on my nails when I do get them done. So that change, I would do that. I'll probably do the same 2 fingers he did, or I'll probably do like my index and my whatever this finger is called, ring finger.
I could see that for you too.
So and maybe the pink too. I'll probably do. You know,
I feel like 1 out of 10.
3, 4.
Like 1 out of the 10, like just one finger having that kind of a pop. Out of the 10 fingers would be like tight. But I also am a fan of just like clean cut, clear, like just nice, healthy nails. Like that's always tight. But then Roy, maybe you can paint your toenail, your big toes.
Or you can get that. You get the chain around the toe so it won't pop off.
Hilarious.
Right. Lock the bitches up.
Hilarious.
That's a great idea, Torin.
Hilarious.
Torin, you really ate.
Thank you.
Oh no. Y'all relax.
You gotta lock them bitches down.
Why you bringing
I wouldn't even do something like with the chains. I got some leather stuff.
Hold on, this whole thing where y'all are laughing at my trauma is crazy. By the way, just want y'all to know that. This
I know, and I do recognize how vulnerable that is. I know, I recognize that's vulnerable. And I
said it didn't hurt. That don't mean I'm not mentally. I don't have trauma.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I got
over the physical pain. It's just mental trauma,
like,
Torian.
What happened to my toenail?
Yeah, I gotta look down and look at this. I can't even wear no open. I can't wear.
And then you just have like a nub after that.
Yeah, I gotta wait till this shit grow in. It's all crazy.
But no, I really recognize the vulnerability that takes, the strength. To like,
shit, I ain't wearing no goddamn sandals. Fuck all that.
Nah, man. One time I took some shrooms and
shit.
And I was starting to like look at our feet, and like our feet is just so crazy. And I literally had to look away. I was like, let me not even go through that rabbit hole. I'm like thinking our feet look crazy as fuck right now, but like this shit's weird.
Like, what are we?
No, like our human bodies. And when I was looking at my feet, I was feeling like I've had other like feet before, like, and they weren't like this. Like, this is different.
What?
That's crazy. What?
This is different. No, I know this isn't like my only body that I've been in. I've definitely been
my only pair of boots.
Yeah, like I've definitely been more than human. Because I feel like I definitely remember a life where I did not have to eat food. Because I hate having to eat food. Like here, like, so, you know, some people love food. But I definitely remember a time where I was able to just charge up. Like, just charge up like the sun. Boom.
Like a plant.
And
maybe you were a plant.
No, but it wasn't a plant. But it was definitely
I was a plant creature, like Groot.
I don't know, but I definitely didn't have to like be eating food.
Let me find a little Groot image. Hold on, where is that nigga at, man?
I am
Find the baby group one.
And little do we
Hilarious.
know, like plants could have been like that before like humans were created, because they were clearly in this bitch longer than us.
Am I incorrect on my science classes? But don't they feel like pain though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
living beings.
I just learned that they see, like they can actually
I
see.
have seen that
Yeah.
article,
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my
and I was like, "Damn, my plants see me."
I know. I'm like, I'll be walking around the house naked half the time.
This nigga,
Like, what do you put some clothes on?
this nigga.
That's put some clothes on.
No, and then so it makes
But they
it
be
so
naked
much,
too.
it
to
makes
be
it so
fair.
much different, right? When you be like getting touched by your plants, like when they touch you. So it like, girl, you really did
What you
that.
mean?
And I swear sometimes I be catching like my plants moving, but like, you know, and they really are living. Like, don't get me started on plants because I could literally,
No,
y'all know
literally.
I be in the garden, I be talking to my plants, I be in my garden talking to my plants, or my plants be talking to me, and they be putting me on all the.
Courtney
Look,
in the chat said, "I don't even smoke, but I need some of what Naya smoke."
look, and it's not even the weed, Courtney. It's the meditation, so you could do
There
it.
you go. Tell him, num your holder and gekyo. There you go.
Okay, it's the meditation. I'm just connected, so it's just
You know what was funny when y'all was talking about the hip hop earlier? Because I want to have
the
a whole hip
hippity
hop.
hop.
I know that these damn kids. I want to have a whole hip hop show before we close out 2023. But I do want to bring this up because I'm gonna bring this up on that show. Man, a lot of these songs, this started a long time ago, but once you unlock certain knowledge, you understand that chanting, right?
Yeah.
Repetitive chanting of certain stuff, man, that once you start reading about that and like what you're actually saying, what you're chanting in that song, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh shit, should I keep saying this shit? You know
No, like that's why my life is so fucked up. Depressing yourself, like you dead ass.
I don't even
I tell my mama
care.
that all the time. Like my mama will want to trip about like some curse words, the profanity. I'm like, oh, it's way more curses that people be saying.
Oh, that is so
each
deep.
day.
Yeah.
Like, and those the ones I don't say. Okay, I'm never calling myself.
Yeah.
I'm never.
You're like,
calling
who gives a
myself
fuck about this? Like,
no, that's the real cuss word to me. Like, Cash be saying hate. I'd be like, ooh, don't say that.
yeah, that's a
Like,
strong
I
word.
still remember the nigga that like put me on the path to knowledge of self. I was playing ball. I just graduated college. I was playing ball. I was in like the DFW, and we was playing like some tournament. And I score, I get an N1, and I'm talking shit to the crowd like, "Let's go, nigga! I'm a fucking beast, nigga!" Da, 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 da. And this nigga after the game like, "Hey, brother, don't put that on you, brother. You're not a beast, brother. You know what a beast is, brother?" I was like, "What the fuck you talking about, nigga?" And he's like, "Nah, man, but you calling yourself that? How often do you refer to yourself as that, brother?" I was like, "Nigga, first of all, what do you?" And like, I wasn't trying to hear him. I was like, "Fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm just
right." That'd be me.
But he was like, I know, but he would, but like, I like after like he kept talking to me about this bullshit. I'm like, after a while, like, you know what? Shit, I do always say that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to save you from yourself.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll get to that in a couple of weeks. I want to have that whole show about the power of words, spells, right? Spelling, spell. We'll talk about that in a couple of weeks, man. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat for that show because we don't want to get into that. But
I'm
tonight,
like, I never leave without it.
Hilarious, by the way, now. Hilarious. But tonight, I want to get to this. Tonight because I think this is an appropriate time to have this conversation. We got Christmas coming up for anybody who's into that, or if it is into giving gifts, right? Some people say that they don't want to celebrate "quote unquote" Christmas per se, but they still will exchange gifts. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. But we got that coming up. We got Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day. Boom, boom, boom. We just finished Thanksgiving, right? So you go, the end of the year is crazy because you go Halloween. Let me back up a bit. You go Halloween.
No, I knew when it was my birthday that it was.
Yeah, because you go, y'all know I've been saying this for years on the show. Halloween is for hoeing. So you got Halloween hoeing. Then you get into Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving is a more appropriate time to bring somebody that you're dating around. If I could give advice to the young folks out there, this is just me. Holla at Uncle Rolex real quick, aka Truth Teller. if you want to bring, maybe you got a roster. We finna get into like talking about how you juggle your roster and or your rotation around this time of the year. But if you got a roster and or a rotation, I would say this. The easiest time of the year to bring somebody around, your family or just your people you kick it with or close friends, I would say Thanksgiving is a little bit more appropriate because it's just like people coming together, quote unquote, to give thanks. Depending on how religious or how into like Christmas or whatever you celebrate the family is, that might not be the best time of the year. But I digress. So you go from Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day. Boom, 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 boom. Right? All this shit's getting knocked out. Am I incorrect when I say, and I've been married a long time now, right? But am I incorrect when I say that, like, if you got a rotation, and I think having a rotation is healthy if you're not committed to somebody. I'm not saying you fucking everybody, you're not sleeping with everybody, but just having some people that you're casually dating. Are there certain people that you would bring to certain events versus others that you're dating, right? And I personally, I'm gonna say before, I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying it may be a reality. They're like, you know, shit, I might bring Naomi to this event and maybe Amber might come to this one because shit, you know, if I bring Amber to this one, she gonna act a damn fool. So I'm gonna bring Naomi to this one. And, you know, I think Amber might be a good setting for her. Or I might bring Mo over here, right? Am I tripping on that? Or is it just like whoever's available? Are y'all going with whoever's available? Or does it have to be a fit? Talk to me, Naomi. Does it have to be a fit for the situation? Or is it just availability that you're going with?
If it's my roster.
Yeah.
Like,
be careful.
It would probably go with favorites, honestly. Like, who do I want to see? Who do I want to see? But I feel like it when you're playing like the casual thing, like you honestly don't need to be at Thanksgiving dinner. Like I'll hit you up after. Like we could definitely like go for dinner after, but we definitely like you definitely don't need to be at my mother's house or my auntie house or my like whatever.
Torian said why?
But
I said right.
I mean, would I just?
Oh, they said why? You said right?
Yeah.
Oh, they said why?
But,
okay, my fault.
Like yeah, for like so Thanksgiving, Christmas, but I have like a big family and like so we kind of like do those holidays. Well, Christmas I always like to like stay home, but I also have like a child, so it's just like I definitely don't need to include you with my, and yeah, if it's like on some casual shit, you'll never be around my son. So like I'm spending like I'm with my family right now. Later, like, but I got real shit going on right now. I'll play with you later. So I don't even know if I'm giving them the like.
How about for New Year's though? How about for New
Year's? I feel like that's what I was gonna speak on. So New Year's is one holiday where it could definitely go up. Like I could definitely invite whoever out on New Year's. Like who do I want to kiss at midnight? Would be how I would choose that. Like who's the one I want to kiss at midnight? Who am I hoping to like go into the new year with? You know, and then I also because I feel like personally for me, because I have invited a couple niggas out on New Year's to like my cousin, her husband, his birthday is on New Year's Eve. So they always have like a big party on New Year's Eve. And they're in Dallas. So it's like when I'm in Dallas. And so but yeah. So New Year's I could definitely go for it. But everything else is like maybe after, you know.
So
roster speaking.
Right. So what you saying? So like are you like going to like chill with your family first and then hitting them up afterwards? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe for sure. I'll be out of town and shit. So
thugging with you around, huh? Okay.
You know.
I see you.
You know, it ain't no promises. But I said like, I don't know. But I guess so like for no couch, like some roster shit, I'm definitely like not checking for anything like where it's gonna be fucking up my family plans. Like I already like these Thanksgiving plans been made before I even.
I want to ask Torian the same question, but before we get to Torian, I want to say this though. Do you think that it's a difference though, Naomi, because you're a woman that would be bringing a dude around your family versus if it was one of your male cousins bringing a casual woman?
For me personally, I don't think just because like I could bring a nigga around anybody I want and it still won't mean shit if it don't mean shit. Like I don't care if my family asks about you to the day. Like I don't know. That was just a one time thing. Just forget about that. That was just
Right. Oh yeah, that nigga gone. That nigga been gone.
Like who are you talking about?
You got something new now.
So yeah, so my family's like idea of you or like meeting of you what doesn't like mean anything. My family's very friendly and you're gonna think they love you. They gonna think like you're the best, but you know, that don't mean nothing to me.
Let's go, Torian. What you doing? What you doing right now? Like, if you got like, and again, just casual, right? It's not nothing serious. You just out here, just having fun, meeting people, going on dates. Is there somebody or in particular that you might feel comfortable with bringing around that you might not feel, this person for this person for that, or is it just like, nah, holidays is strictly for family?
Shit, my holidays don't be with family, so shit. It's
Well, let's turn up then.
right, so it's up. But, say if we also because most of my family back up in Milwaukee.
Shout out to Giannis and Dame. Let's go.
So only people I got here is just my dad and my little sister, and they be both on their own shit. So it ain't really like family time we spending together. But I also wouldn't even if we like just talking roster, it won't even be no like you finna meet the family yet. For me, I don't. That's too soon. We need to be something. At least talking for at least a year or two. Really,
Hold
2
on, so
years.
you can't go eat no turkey?
No.
Okay. I'm pulling up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No,
shit.
but then I do feel like because when I think about like my family at the holidays, so definitely if somebody needs like if I was to know like somebody on my roster like that they don't really be doing anything for Thanksgiving and like they don't really have family around, like especially you definitely got to look out for the people who are like in town and like they don't have family around, like so they could come in and be able to eat something and like do something. So I could definitely feel that. And like I said, like it wouldn't even have to be no pressure. And I could just straight up tell my family like what it is. Like, oh, this is my little friend.
Shout out to Naomi and her homeless man. Let's go, Torian.
You do not have to be homeless to not have family in the city with you. Like, because I've had Raven. Like, Raven used to honestly always come like have Thanksgiving with me. And when she was living in Dallas, because I would be in Dallas, like having Thanksgiving with my family.
Okay.
And like her people are like out of state, so she would literally just.
Did anybody ever ask you if y'all are dating?
Fall through. I think her not on my family, not on my side, but my family know me. Like I said, like they know it. My family knows exactly who the fuck I am.
Right, like she had
but actually, Raven's stepmom. I remember she asked us like at their wedding when her dad and her, and they were like, "I thought y'all." I was like, no, I'm not. Like we just came to New Orleans to turn up. We
just kicking it, shit. Yeah, it ain't okay. Listen, if you just joined us right now, we're talking about how you do with your rotation right now, your roster this time of the year. Like, are you pulling a certain woman, a certain dude, whoever you're dealing with, right? Are you pulling somebody to go to a party, a Christmas party? Maybe it's a company Christmas party. We ain't even got to that yet. Maybe it's a company Christmas party that maybe you might want to say, yo, you want to pull up to the company Christmas party with me? Just something to go kick it casually. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a what they call it, the Friendsgiving, right? Maybe it's a Friendsgiving. You want to pull up to that, right? Maybe Torian is doing something at his crib for like Christmas where they just like got like people get together and like play games and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like, oh, don't look weird, Torian. People get together and play goddamn games. I ain't saying you do it.
We doing that next week. How you know?
I know everything. It's the when you cut your hair, shit comes into you.
That's crazy. I told one of my friends to bring their person because they said that their person gonna be in town. I'm like, they couldn't come to my thing. I said, well, bring them. They're like, nah, it's too soon.
You know why? Because they probably don't think like that person is good for that environment.
Right, because we is a lot. We come in hot.
Now, like niggas finna be drunk and smoking. Niggas like, I'm like, what is going
That's how we
on?
get to play fighting. Look, depending on
No, facts.
Come on, niggas is
Yelling.
slap boxing. What's going on here?
Yelling. Niggas is niggering. Niggas is
Yeah,
niggering.
you gotta run your run. You gotta run your ones.
Like what the fuck? Like nigga, they slap boxing? Like what the fuck? What's going on? Like what's going on in the backyard? Oh yeah, they slap boxing out there. What?
Like, yeah, you next. Get your hands ready. Warm 'em up.
Oh my god.
But that's great. So since Naomi even said like if it's somebody who ain't here or who
Right.
don't have family here and stuff, I think that would change something. Like I don't
Now
put
y'all
too much-
feeling pity for niggas. What the fuck is happening right
No,
now?
and it's not even just pity for niggas. Like it's just like an understanding. Like, okay, well, shit, you need something to do. You need something to eat today.
So he's home. So he is home.
Let's eat. I'm like, get a bottle. Bring the weed. Okay, we gonna go for our little walkie walk. I'm like, I'm finna put these pies on. We gonna go.
No, definitely, because I definitely will see that. I can see myself like inviting a guy who I'm talking to over here for like Christmas if I was like cooking and stuff, and of course he'll meet my dad at that point just because like my dad gonna be home, you know.
There
so.
you go. See, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, it ain't nothing, but like whole big family gather thing, like nah, I wouldn't, because I don't like my family like that, so I would even put
So
him.
somebody that's in your roster, right? It wouldn't be anybody that you would say, okay, you can come on and come over for this right here, right? Like, come on, like it's Christmas time. We just kicking it. Come on and come over.
Nah, I don't like my family. If I like my family, then
Okay,
yeah.
so since you don't like your family, what if your boyfriend invited you, or not boyfriend, your nigga on your roster?
If
He
he
invites you to
oh.
his, so it's vice versa for you. So you're kind of like the person who doesn't have like the family to go to with it. So what if he invited you? Would you want to go even if y'all were just like casual?
I would go just because I want to see how he like with his family.
Tori, you messy as hell.
No, because I do.
I'm like, you gay?
I'm like, oh. Like,
Tori is messy as hell. Tori want to see what's going on. Let me see how they react with me. Because first of all, y'all don't know. Torian like 6'4". He keeps saying he like 6 foot. Torian tall as shit. Torian like 6'4". So Torian gonna walk in. They're gonna be like, who the fuck is this?
No,
They gonna be looking up like, who is this?
but hopefully he tall too, so it wouldn't be like, oh.
You know what? Because Tori only like motherfuckers that's taller than him. So you're probably right. So the whole family probably gonna be tall. You're right, Tori.
But yeah, so I wanna, because since I lost my mom, you know, I want a partner who has a mother, you know, who's close, but I'm not like, you know, stuck on that. You know, if I find somebody who don't, then okay, we can bond off of that, you know. But I would like somebody like if we was to have like a child, they could at least have like one grandmother, you know, and definitely like a grandfather. Well, hopefully my dad's still here. He gonna still be here, but you know, on his side, because I never had my mom's dad or even my dad's dad. Like both of my grandfathers died before I was born, so I didn't get no grandfather like type love experience.
Yeah, and that's how it is for Cash.
Yeah, so it's just like I want that. So I would go to see how his family is, you know, see how his mama is. Maybe if I need to choose somebody else, shit, maybe got a cousin that's like, oh, hold on, wait.
This nigga trying to get the
Not
cousin.
gonna go for the cousin. This is crazy.
I'm choosing the wrong motherfucker. Gotta slide.
Not the origin stories at the Thanksgiving dinner and you were dating the brother at first. That's
Right.
literally the start of some fucking
That's
black ass story.
hilarious.
But yeah, I definitely would go to if I was invited. But I wouldn't necessarily invite somebody to mine. Unless, like I said again, we was talking for a minute. I'm like, damn. Or they probably met some of my family. Then I'll be like, okay. Because I hate to invite people somewhere and I'm like gone talking to people and they just like, they're by themselves. And I hate when people do that to me. Like you invite me.
But you know what's funny though? Because like, and this is weird because I had to navigate this with my wife. Because like me, I pride myself on wherever the fuck I go, I'm good. Like, I'm a fucking interact and turn up and like talk to whoever the fuck come in. Boom, I do that. And my wife is like, my wife she can be socially, she gonna hate when I say it. She knows this. She can be socially awkward at times to the point to where like, and it's funny because we have conversations about this. She always feels like she needs to like, she be like, well, I don't have anything to say. Like, nigga, you don't gotta have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're not a goddamn stand-up comic. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing to say. Just be you. And like for me, it's just like because I come from like a big family who like both sides of my family are big, and they were both big on just like having big get-togethers with like family and friends, right, on both sides. So like I'm used to like going to functions and just like interacting, kicking it, talking. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So like I've always, like when I was casually dating before I got married, it was nothing for me to go to a Christmas party or a Thanksgiving or a New Year's or whatever the fuck with like somebody that I was hanging out with and just like kick it with the uncles. We and that motherfucker playing spades, playing dominoes, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I'm just from like that type of like I'm from that. Like I grew up like around old niggas that was like, you know, shooting dice and like pulling out pocket knives and shit. So like I could just kick it with old black niggas, especially. Oh shit, nigga, I'm good. Trust me. Tap me in with them niggas. We finna have a good ass time tonight. But
you know, y'all be socially awkward sometimes.
See, I can understand.
But I be trying to like be more open and like more like starting a conversation. But like I'll be like what your wife be like. I'm like, I don't know what to talk to these motherfuckers about. Like, I don't know.
Yes,
like,
I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know
what they interest. Like, I don't want to be like talking about something that I find interesting. They just looking at me like, the fuck? Like, I'm like,
Hold on. Dream said, my family gets attached, so you can only come if you my man or fish. That's funny because I know some families that are like that. They're like, they family like, I like Torian. Why don't you bring Torian? Right? I've had that situation. It was like, what happened to that girl you would date? I liked her. I'm like, yeah. That shit ain't working out. You know right. That shit ain't really that shit ain't really popping like that. Hold on. Whoa. Dream, me and Dream was like on the same wavelength, and then I feel like Dream tried to get on me real quick. Listen, I've always done this, Dream. Yeah, I got like a little dread, you know what I'm saying? Like a little, you know, I tied up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I tie up the little chin hair, you know what I'm saying? I tied up.
That's
you did? No, it ain't new. Shit, my wife hilarious. I tied up, you know what I'm saying? I tied up I wanted to bring it together, so I tied up when I want to bring it together. You know what I'm saying? Tied up so it ain't all wild and out there. Tied up. Be uniform. We gonna be uniform, goddamn it. Where the hell these two niggas go? We got a 4-panel show right now. We got two niggas that just off into the goddamn abyss. This is a good time, I guess. If you're listening on the audio, man, we appreciate y'all for listening to the audio version of the show. If you stuck in here this long and you not subscribed, I don't know what you're tripping on or what you're waiting on. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel, man. We go live every night. We do about an hour 30 to an hour 45 every single Wednesday night. We're going into our, I don't know, 4th, 5th year doing the show coming up in 2024, man. So it's been a blessing that everybody that's subscribed, that's chimed in, that's joined us. We really appreciate it. We had a rough time coming out of the COVID situation on this show. But since then, we've continued to grow. We've had some turnover of like people on the show. Torian was someone who was a watcher, a listener, and who's now on the panel, who's like a super contributor. Without Torian, hell, most of the stuff I pull up on the screen, I couldn't get up right now because my computer all fucked up. So shout out to Torian for being there with us. Shout out to Lionel. He a day one on the show. You know what I'm saying? Naomi was someone who was not originally on the show, but who was always talking shit. And then she got onto the panel and she's been rocking with us ever since then. So shout out to her. Shout out to Dream, who's been on the show several times. We look forward to having her back in 2024 as well. And to do some crossover with you, Dream. I gotta hit you up. Next time I'm in the H, I'll be in the H this weekend so we can try to figure out how that crossover looks, man. If you want to jump into our archives, on our YouTube page, it's a ton of shows on there, man. You see a ton of subject matter. One of our most popular interviews is with Dr. Umar Johnson. You'll find that on there. However you feel about him, trust me, it's a great interview. It's big fun. We talk about everything from Kanye situation to Kyrie Irving and the Jewish situation, all the way to polygamy or polygyny, whatever you're into. So all of that is on there on our YouTube channel. Thank you, man. Shout out to everybody in South America that's been tuning in. they've been showing us a lot of love, and Europe has been showing a lot of love as well, and Africa actually has been showing a lot of love listening to us. So shout out to that, man. Let's get it. Okay, I just want to do that. Take care of them bills. Let's go, Lionel. You ain't talked on this yet.
Well, Dream put something too. That
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. What happened?
Oh, Dream put something about her.
Okay. Dream said I was definitely awkward with my man's family at first, but I think it's because the culture shock. Okay, so is your man from a different? Was it a different? When you say culture shock, is it a different culture? Like what the hell?
No, is he white? Is he white? That's my question. Is he white?
Hilarious, Tori.
African?
Tori and all aggressive and shit.
Or maybe Hispanic.
Answer that.
It could just be, but sometimes culture can be different. Though. Like I think people can be black and well, it could be maybe you're dating somebody who's Nigerian. That's a different. That's
African.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm FBA and they Nigerian. That's a different culture now. So that's a culture shock. I remember. Let me tell you a quick story. My homeboy that watched the show, he gonna be mad as shit when I say this, but I gotta say it. So when I was in junior high and high school, man, I had like to this day, I got the same crew of homeboys from the H that I grew up with from like 6th grade in junior high. It's like 7, 8 of us, and we still all cool to this day, right? And we used to always spend the night at each other's crib. We used to like rotate the shit from like junior high, high school. We all rotate, you know what I'm saying? Wilding the fuck out. And so I remember spending the night in our Nigerian homeboy's house, right? And so, you know, we all get up early in the morning, and when we at each other's house, man, we treat the shit like it's our crib. So we wake up early in the morning, we going downstairs, niggas is like raiding the refrigerator, getting cereal, all out of pocket, right? All fucking out of pocket.
I hate that.
But we go downstairs to this nigga's crib one morning, and his mom got some shit on the stove simmering. We like, oh shit, his mom already cooking? Like, what the fuck? We open the pot, nigga, and we see a chicken foot, and niggas wild the fuck out. Niggas like, oh shit. Niggas is like, the fuck is chicken feet doing in this pot? You know what I'm saying? And it was a culture shock for us. We was like 12, 13, maybe 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? We like, nigga, we ain't ever seen no goddamn chicken foot in our mama's pots before, nigga. What the fuck is going on around here? And I remember that nigga being like, I don't want to say he was upset, but like it was like a culture shock to like Dream's point, because like now he's trying to explain like his culture to us, and like we a bunch of asshole young kids, and so we clowning, oh, chicken foot in the pot ass nigga, right? So we don't have, but you know what I'm saying? Kids is terrible. Kids are terrible.
It's definitely terrible.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. Like that's how like we naturally come as humans. Like it's crazy to see like what natural humans are like.
Yeah.
Just assholes. Like whoa.
Yeah, kids.
You gotta train all that shit up. Like okay,
man.
You can't just say the truth to people like this.
Yeah, because kids let this shit out like nigga, your mama got a chicken foot in the pot. The fuck is happening around this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the chicken? You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is wilding. Like niggas went crazy with jokes for like 3 hours. This nigga was fighting mad.
And I'm like, they're pretty much.
No, and then I feel like kids are bad, but I feel like black kids are like a different type of like.
Oh yeah, especially black kids in the hood.
Yeah, no, like that's definitely like them niggas. You're just hoping they will stop. Like, and a nigga keep going. Like,
yeah, that's how
not
fights
still
start.
On my ass, please. Pick
That's
somebody
how fights
else.
always start. In the hood, fights always start like that. Niggas never want to stop the goddamn joke.
And I still got it in me. I'll go there with you, kid.
I tell niggas all the time, bro, like, listen, I'm good at this, like joking on nigga shit. This is what I grew up doing. I can go there. We can do this all night. I ain't gonna stop, goddamn, once we go. Let me know. But let's go, Lionel. So
I done seen so much shit in my life.
Man, who you telling? Goddamn it. I just seen some
But because I could just literally think about being at Copernicus in the summer. Like I bet my mom has no idea what she was even dropping me into.
You understand?
I went there too when I was a kid.
Man.
Look, I tell people all the time, man. I don't do kid. Hold on, have y'all ever sent y'all?
Like, could you imagine dropping your kid off?
That's what I was just gonna say. Have y'all ever seen y'all kids in summer camp before?
No, not
No.
summer camp. No.
No, nothing. Have y'all dropped y'all kids off like anywhere for like, you know, outside of like with family?
No.
Okay.
I
See,
mean, no, not outside of like daycare.
I used to go like get dropped off at like summer camps. And I went to like, I remember going to a church camp that was the most ratchet shit of all time.
Oh wow.
No, so like it definitely was a different time. Cause yeah, like
Oh man.
now my mama just needed somebody to watch me. She's
Bro,
like,
just take
look,
these
I gotta go to
kids.
work.
Oh nigga, it was like a week of like
Like,
church
take them.
camp. But like it was a dope church. It was like right outside of Houston. It was in where the fuck was it at? It was in start with a C. Columbus. It was in Columbus. And they had like water slides and basketball courts, all kinds. Y'all like, oh shit, it's up. And then I was like, hold on, we gotta go to church every day. What the fuck is happening around here? We gotta go to church all day. Like this shit was wild. But
How long was it? It was like vacation Bible school.
well, I would consider vacation Bible school different because I would go to that as well. But like at
Because
our
like you would just pull up and go home, but you
yeah,
like
vacation Bible
Yeah.
school, like you pull up for a certain amount of time and then you go home. This shit was like you were literally sleeping in like
And I feel like that was such an oxymoron that it used to irk me.
yeah,
Like,
vacation.
why y'all
Bible
calling this
school.
vacation Bible school?
Yeah, you know, you
This
just
is
coming
not
there
a
for a couple
vacation.
hours and then you going home. You know what I mean?
No shade.
But like at this shit, we was like literally staying in like cabins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For
that's
like we
nice.
was there for like a week, 2 weeks, like no bullshit.
Mhm.
And I remember like niggas was having like whole relationships. Like I remember like when we was leaving to go home,
Eventually.
like guys and girls crying because like they were like, "Oh, I don't want to
Wait,
leave."
how long did you say?
It was like either a week or 2 weeks. Maybe it was
No,
like
but
10
I could
days.
feel like a week is enough time to get used to some shit. Cause I do remember. So also I was a Boys and Girls Club kid too. Like fun fact, I was a Boys and Girls Club kid. I was actually a Torch Club member. So I used to be like out volunteering, like doing my shit in the city. But with Jasmine McDonald, funny enough. Shout out to my girl Jasmine.
Oh, I used to be prepared to fight for my life at the Boys and Girls Club. I used to break my arm.
No, but that's like another
Crazy.
place, right? So that was like the upgrade from Copernicus. Like, so it started with Copernicus, like just like fed to the wolves.
To the
like,
East Side Boys and Girls Club?
No, like East Side. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No, but that's what like
East Side.
hilarious.
There was this one lady teacher that was there from the beginning of the time that I think is like still there. I don't know her name though, but she was there and I went there. Like I still be seeing her there. I'm like, oh
No.
wow, she's really in this shit. But I used to literally feel like so like when I had to go there.
No,
But you
and
know
like
what, though?
that's where I met Raven and Regine, like
See?
or like cause they cheer for the Apaches, like, and come to find out, like, so it's just crazy how that's just so in my memory, and then I end up like connecting back with like Keontae and Rob G, rest in peace to my brother, like just who played for the Apaches. So it's
Troy,
just like
they was all Apaches.
yes, like I literally remember Troy as like
Me
I remember
too.
them as like a little pack, like all the little boys. Like they were.
That's
all
what I always tell them, especially Keontae. And Khalil played for them too, because I play for the Highland Rockets somehow. Like my cousins played there, so I just default and went to like that gang, that squad. But I used to always tell Keontae, like, I know you from the Apaches. Because we ended up going to elementary together. I'm like, I remember you from the Apaches. And like, who would have ever thought like the way this would have worked out?
No, like that's some San Antonio shit though, for sure.
Yeah.
What was going on in Wisconsin, Torian? Where did they take you to, Torian? Did you get dropped off at any summer camps? What happened in Wisconsin besides cheese? What the fuck is going on?
They were like, we have to milk cows.
I know they're the real Texas that people think.
my summers consisted of me coming here to Houston.
Oh shit, word?
Yeah, so this was my summer camp. I mean,
go to your daddy.
Yeah, we moved here when I was like 10 or 9, so I was always here every break I had from school. But yeah, I never went to like no summer camps. I wanted to, but my mom just never put me in shit. which I regret and I resent.
They put me. I remember being a goddamn boy.
No, because that shit was the trenches.
I was a goddamn curly.
I told you I was fighting for my life.
They said
I'm telling you, that shit really
they
makes
loved
you.
you.
Right. I used to get literally pizzas from Little Caesars. I'm like, Mom, give me $7 so I can get the pizza today. Now I have like an entire box of pizza to myself.
But y'all know what's crazy though is that like I always tell like my oldest at least because she's 15, she going 15 going on 16 now. I always tell her that like because she to this day she's never ridden a school bus to and from school, and so I always tell her like. Yeah, she's never. I've always dropped her off at school, even now in high school. She's always been a car. And I tell her, like, it's a whole experience that, like, you've never had, unfortunately, right? Like, you got to understand, like, late. Yeah, it is too late because she never had it. Like, at this point.
Are you going to get her a car?
I didn't get mine.
Yeah, high school. Yeah, she'll get a car next year. She'll get a car when she turns 16.
Yeah, she's going to be acting bad.
Yeah, I know. Too much. But I've tried to like let her know that like there's like a whole like rite of passage that like she skipped by that like that like she didn't have to go through because like them bus rides is a motherfucker because that's the first like the lunchroom in high school. Let's talk goddamn it, no strings. In high school, maybe junior high at some point, but really in high school.
I swear by middle school being way worse than high school. Middle school is the actual like.
You think so? Well, I think that's when you first figure it out. I think in middle school you figure out the hierarchy at that point, like who's sitting where, right? But like
you gain some couth in high school. Like you get a little
like
bit of
high school. I think it's way more. It's like okay.
No, high school was worse for me than middle school.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I went to my high school, it was like 6,000 motherfuckers, and I remember being like terrified in that bitch.
In middle school, I was an unhinged.
No, it was like riots. It was like riots at my school.
That's what I'm saying. No, listen, what I'm telling
y'all. Middle school was good. I had went there from elementary to that
was motherfuckers fucking in the bathroom. We was like pregnant.
No,
it was like pregnant. No, my boyfriends was cheating on me. My boyfriends was cheating on me.
Yeah, there was a pregnant girl singing a Beyonce song at the college show, and I was like, "Wow!" That just stuck in my head. A pregnant girl singing.
No, it was so crazy, y'all. I'm about to say something that's so wild, but
let's go.
But okay, so technically. My first godchild is like my ex middle school boyfriend's sister who got pregnant when she was like 15. Hold on. She was like the pregnant girl in 9th grade.
Say it again. One more time. Say it one more time. You're what?
My ex-boyfriend in middle school, my ex-middle school boyfriend, his sister, her baby.
Okay, hold on.
What does her name start with?
The baby or the girl?
The girl.
Oh, you don't know her, but it starts with a B.
Hold on. So that's your first godchild is your junior high boyfriend's sister's baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. Okay, I got
still talk to her?
No, never again. Honestly, since like
you ain't shit,
like
man.
high school, like you cannot make a 14-year-old a god.
Who was I supposed to choose?
No, but that's why I said secret.
Shout out to Tamara, man, the beautiful Tamara out here, man. She said high school home was really. Listen, when you get to like, okay, let me back up because Tamara first said middle school is when you first start to think that you're grown. Facts. And in middle school, high school. When you get to high school, because like when you walk in there as a freshman, and it's motherfuckers that are like driving to school, it's weird. It's a weird thing because I know in Houston they got a lot of intermediate schools now. When I was coming up, we didn't have that shit. Like even in where I grew up,
the ninth grade
centers, right? Yeah, like when I was there, they didn't have that shit. Like nigga, you go straight to high school. Fuck all this ninth grade center bullshit.
They go to ninth grade center.
Yeah, they go to ninth grade centers now, right? Like fuck all.
No, there's definitely like one right down the street from me. It's like the high school is only for ninth graders.
Yeah. And then you go to high school
and then and then you go to the other high school.
Nah, they threw us into the deep end, nigga. Here you go, nigga. You 13, here you go, nigga. It's a bunch of like 18-year-old niggas who are way bigger than you. Now what?
Yeah.
I'm
See,
like,
when
I'm
y'all went
50.
to high school, did y'all have like freshman kill day? Was that like something at y'all high schools?
Freshman
No.
what?
Kill day.
I remember there was like always rumors of it. I think there was like small rumors of it, but like when they were supposed to like go after the freshmen.
Yeah.
So
I
I
think
remember. I
Our
remember.
high school did it. I was terrified, but nothing happened. But like,
I
like
think
going
people
to
would
high
just
school, I was
tell
like so
stories.
terrified for that day. But it was like I think my junior year when they had freshmen, like people was like really attacking these freshmen, and it was so crazy. Like they was like wilding. I'm like throwing kids in a garbage
Hold on,
can.
in the chat, my man D said ninth grade center. What's that? Like a lot of these schools in Texas now have, before you get to high school, they'll have a ninth grade center where like all the kids from eighth grade will go to this ninth grade center for a year. Then and like the high school will just be 10th, 11th, and 12th. Like a lot of these schools now in Texas have that.
Crazy.
To where like
I
you
think
go.
it's out here in Houston. I don't know if you should just
Nah,
come for all of Texas.
nah,
It's or
no,
it's
it's
in
all over
San
Texas.
Antonio too. Is
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
it's all
it's in
over.
San Antonio too.
Yeah, it's all over now. All
I'm
these ninth
like,
grade centers are popping up now. That's the thing
Because
now.
my sister went to East Central ISD and they ended up having like, I feel like it was maybe like kinder through sixth grade, which was crazy. Then it was just seventh and eighth, then ninth grade by itself, and then it
Yes.
went to
Because I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons that they started that was because
the
they
seniors
wanted
could
to.
stop getting like freshmen.
There
pregnant.
you go. They wanted to stop the situation of seniors getting with freshmen. That was the reason. Because a lot of these schools said we don't want to. Because look, like me and Naomi have late birthdays. Our birthdays are in October. So when me and Naomi graduated, we were 18 years old. And so they don't want a situation where like an 18-year-old, you know what I'm saying, who's like, oh, I just met this girl. She go to school with me. Well, how old is she? Well, she a freshman, but you know, we go to school together, right? And it's like in certain states, it's like, nah, nigga, you can't do that if you 18 already in that state, right? Like, nah,
This is crazy because I think I was 13 when I started high school.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Most people are like, depending on your birthday, most people graduate at 17.
Yeah,
Going to 18, they graduate.
Yeah,
Because my birthday is in October, I graduated at 18.
mm-hmm.
So
I
I was
was
already
18 in high school. I was signing myself out. I was just walking out of school.
telling.
You can't tell me nothing.
I feel like I was that. I was like, I'm 17. I'm already done with this shit.
I'm already 18. It's going down in this motherfucker. I don't know what
But
y'all talking
also
about.
coming into high school, I remember having some nerves, but ultimately, like I was, like a tennis player, so I was so like at the school prior to the school starting. So I like was so accustomed to the school. I feel like I was that. That's always the story of my life. I always feel like that guy. But maybe it's like the only character syndrome. Like I really was feeling just like this is my school already. Like I was like coming in that bitch like, what's up? Like, hey y'all, nice to see you too.
Like I remember never forget, like to this day, I never forget my very first day of high school because I remember walking to that motherfucker, going to lunch, and then all of a sudden, literally, not figuratively, literally a race war broke out between blacks and Hispanics.
What's new?
This is my first day of high school.
Oh wow, first day.
My first day of high school, and I'm in the lunchroom, and it's a full out race war. And I'm like, oh shit. And it's like, it was like where I grew up at, it's like at that time, it was a bunch of blacks and Mexicans. So I grew up with like a bunch of dudes. So I'm like, I know some of these dudes. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh shit. And niggas is looking at me like, nigga, you better choose the right side.
Oh, you better throw them hands.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh shit.
I was thinking that was just a San Antonio thing.
Nah, bro. That was my first day.
Not the blacks and Mexicans up north too.
Yes, it was. I remember it being multiple times when it was like blacks versus Hispanics, and then
oh my god, this is my favorite. Y'all, my favorite history subject. I really want to study this. I really need to get back into academia, y'all. I gotta get back into academia.
Yeah, but then also on the bus, and this is the first time I had to like. I think it probably was my freshman year or my sophomore year. But I had to like jump into the fight too because it was like Asians versus blacks, and like the Asians had kind of like started.
Oh, wow, that's a new one.
Yes, I was like, I really gotta go here. Like I gotta.
Yeah, it's like it's up.
They would have been
Up,
outnumbered.
nigga, like,
They
what
had
the
no
fuck you doing?
chance.
And they had got off the city bus too, because at this point, because I was also one of those like who always like got dropped off at school until high school. That's when I started taking the city bus to school. But then, like, I think my senior year,
That's some up north shit. That's what's funny. No, real shit.
Yeah, like y'all don't have school buses.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like down south.
Oh, it would just be y'all would go out of districts. Y'all were able
Right.
to
Yeah.
school
City,
districts.
that's what I'm saying. That's some up north shit. Down south.
But you know they've been changing it now. Cause I think my friend was somebody just posted about like how easy it is for like kids to be able to switch districts now, like to go to a school outside of their district. Like, cause you really used to have to.
But I feel
go
like
through some
some
shit,
schools that had
niggas forging paperwork and shit.
I feel like up north, that's just like very like regular. That like they have to catch the city bus to go to school. That's like regular shit for them.
Yeah, I know that would be crazy.
So yeah, that was. But then like my
Like paying money to go to school.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not going. That
no,
would
they
literally
gave
be
us a
mine.
school
That would
pass.
be
They gave us a
what
bus
I'm going.
pass. They would give us a bus pass, so we're not
Wow.
paying to
You
go.
see what I'm saying? You see how
Yeah,
regular it is?
I would have
with
went to that
school.
quick. I ain't paying to go to school. Y'all got me fucked
Well,
up.
no, they was giving us
We
bus
tried
tickets, and then they end up giving us bus
They're like,
passes.
you don't have to.
Right.
See you on my
Right.
day.
It's not.
Right.
Come on in here, nigga.
I think my senior year or my junior year is when they finally was giving us like school. Some of the people who was like a little bit closer, school buses, and I got like a school bus. So that's why I got my first like school bus experience, and I'm like, wow,
That shit was different, wasn't it?
yeah, it was fights on the. I'm like, oh wow,
I tell you.
like a straight flyer, no stops. It was nice. It was like no stop. I'm used to like stopping on the bus, like shit. I'm running late, but like no, I'm getting my time on the bus.
You
Boom.
get your ass on that school bus, you gotta establish yourself on that motherfucker.
No, I feel like school is so close to jail. It's not like it's crazy how similar all that shit is. Like
It
down
really
to the
is.
fucking cafeteria. Like
Right. Because you gotta
fucking
figure out like
served.
watch this. Trust me. Did all y'all sit at like the same table every day in lunch?
Oh yeah, like once you found your table,
That's your spot, right?
hell yeah.
Oh, Torn, you just sitting wherever. What the hell was you on, Torn?
Yeah.
No, but I
Torn,
would
like,
go
wherever
to I would
free,
go
I'ma
to
sit
all the
there.
lunches. We have 4 lunches. I would go to A lunch, B lunch, C lunch.
Oh, I'm
Or
getting
no,
a
I would
pass.
have to go to class during C lunch. But
Oh,
I
I'm
think
getting
like
a
my
pass
lunch
for
was
all
like
lunches. Don't get it fucked up.
Nice, I was skipping class. That's crazy. I was a good child.
You know what was listen?
no, I was so bad in class. Like teachers
Yes,
would
you
be
were.
like,
Yeah.
Naomi, just like go. Like, cause I would do my work, whoop, whoop, and then I act a fool. So
I would
that
message her like,
Naomi
Naomi,
just like just
I would message her like, Naomi, are you coming to class today?
no.
Then we
Once-
smoking a blunt on the school campus.
No, and I wasn't even smoking. This was literally sober me. This was like sober me. Like, no.
Well, see,
I
She's
fucking
like
with-
next door in the next class talking to her friend.
Well, see, y'all gotta understand. This is when I first started drinking beer. Was in high school, so there was a corner store close to my school that would
I thought
sell.
it was for the old folks.
Nah,
No,
At this
I'm like, I
time-
feel like Wagner has such serious athletes. Like, we was really like on our shit. I feel like most of us were like pretty committed.
like it was a corner store so close to my high school that like they wouldn't trip on like selling us beer and cigarettes. They were just trying to get the paper. They weren't tripping like whatever.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of the West.
The Weesmart.
Yeah.
like whatever. Nigga, here you go.
No, that's where you
Right,
could
so,
go.
like-
I forgot about that story.
So like I was going like on so like our lunch
I
period.
could
so
never.
we had the block schedule, right? So 4 periods. So our third period was our lunch period. We skipped that shit every day. And so I'm going to the corner store first to get me a brew because they would have the little shit in like the middle where you can buy like the little
That
24
is
ounce or like
crazy.
a 16 ounce. I would go over to get me a 16 ounce, pop that shit, go to my homeboy's crib. We would go over there, play PlayStation or Dreamcast, whatever the fuck was out.
I would
right?
whoop that
And
ass
then-
if I found you. If I was
Yeah,
your
and
dad.
then fourth period every day was basketball. We all played basketball, so that was gonna be our basketball class. So I would go over there, drink my shit. So I was going to practice every day, tipsy than a motherfucker. I'm in that motherfucker, like I'm lit, you know what I'm saying? And our teacher for third period, I felt bad for her because she was like an old black lady, our senior year, and she knew we had first lunch, A lunch, and she knew that once that bell rung for A lunch, we was never coming back. She knew me and my partners. She knew when the bell rung for A lunch and we went, that was the last time she was going to see us that day. I wasn't going back to her class. I had shit to do. And hold on, let me tell you how old I am. This is how old I am. I'm gonna date myself with this one. At this time, you could go to Long John Silver's. I know people don't want to say, I want to eat Long John's. I hear you. But at this time, you can go to Long John Silver's and get 5 pieces of chicken or 5 pieces of fish for $2.99. God damn it.
Oh, okay. You can't beat that.
No,
Exactly,
especially
nigga.
if you're young as fuck. And
Yes.
Long John Silver's still be smelling good as fuck. It be like I just be having to have me a bite off. I don't go personally, but my mama still go to Long John Silver's. And I
nigga, shit, shout out to your mama.
Where did she find it?
It's the Long John Silver's right by the
Let me search.
Right off of fucking the highway. It's connected to A&W. You good?
Yes.
Wow.
They all connected.
They still together.
I would hit that.
No, and it be smelling so good. Like it's, but I remember I could think of my childhood because like on some San Antonio shit, it was a Long John's right off of Waltham. And I think we talked about this before because Mo was like, it's still there. It was a Long John's right off of Waltham when I was a kid. I remember like pulling up. That shit would smell so good. It would taste so good too. Like,
listen, I would get the 5 piece of fish and I would tell them, give me a cup of water and I'm good. Give me a cup of water and this fish, man, for $2.99. That shit was like
my friend had Long John Silver's one time, and I was thinking, I was pretty much jaw dropped. I was just like, I cannot believe you ordered this shit with the coleslaw. I was just so disappointed. You are crazy.
That's all going on.
Like you're like an uncle at this point, like a great uncle.
I tell you, man, you get you some
listen. Go to Chick-fil-A, get some chicken nuggets.
Nah, Chick-fil-A wasn't even a thing then. It was just you can get that Long John's for $2.99. Like I go over there with $3.25. I'm good. Oh, I'm straight, nigga. $3.25. I can get 5 pieces and some water, and then the whole box gonna be full with the little crumbs. I can like do this with the crumbs.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? I can do it with the crumb. We good. Give me some hot sauce, nigga. We straight. You know? Listen, we gotta have a whole high school show because high school is an important. You know what's funny? My wife always tells me I always like rebel against this shit, but my wife always says that like everything for people goes back to high school. And I'm like, nah, man, that ain't true. And she'd be like, nah, trust me. Whenever somebody is like insecure, whenever they feel this or that, you got to ask them about how was their high school experience, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like me and my wife had 2 totally different high school experiences. She was a non-athlete, I was an athlete. So coming in to Torian's point about like that whole like, you know, getting at the freshman shit, I was on varsity as a freshman. So like I was like insulated from that type of shit. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I had the like the big niggas around me, pause. That was just like, nigga, that's Lil Roy. We good over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, nigga, I'm with y'all, niggas. We straight, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at these niggas right here. Like, I remember getting my Letterman jacket my freshman year, and I remember nobody could tell me absolutely nothing. Like, I didn't want to talk to nobody. It was like, don't touch me, nigga. I got my Letterman jacket. I'm a freshman, and like, y'all niggas can't see me right now.
That was different times. That was in the 50s.
Hilarious, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, nigga. When I came to school, listen, sophomore year, after I had that Letterman jacket, the first time it got chilly, nigga, I threw that bitch on. I was like, oh, it's cold, nigga. Letterman jacket time. Here we go. Letterman, nigga, shit. Yeah. I mean, like, high school is an important time. Like, I don't put that much stock in it, but apparently everybody feels like that's where like you develop a lot of your personality, right? A lot of trauma people go through is in high school that they don't like ever have treated. You know what I'm saying? Like, like shit stuff happens. People get made fun of. People get bullied. They're like they never get over. There are a lot of dudes who try to go after certain women in high school and they get rejected, and that shit stays with them for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
In like, high school, I did realize, I don't know if it was middle school or high school, but at some point I had a realization that, because, you know, you change classes, like there's periods. I feel like it may have been later in middle school. Like there's periods versus just like one class. And so I realized like no matter what class I'm in, like, and we're changing every year, I'm always going to rise to the top. I'm always going to be like comfortable, confident being myself. Like I remember having the realization, like it don't matter what class you put me in. Like no matter what, I'm always going to eat ultimately. And like once I had that realization, like it was over. The rest was history. Like and the rest has been history.
Yeah.
But like, thankfully, and here's also to not peaking in high school, because I am thankful I didn't peak in high school. Because after the class reunion, I did see some of you hoes out there, and I was like, "Ooh,
They look rough now, right?
That's totally a joke." But on a serious note, though, like I am thankful
Oh
I didn't peak
my
in high school, though, for real.
This is our leadership. They're gonna pull you up at the 15-year reunion.
No, I'm totally kidding. And, you know, I only became a class officer because I wanted to sit on the stage at graduation. I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be in the mix of everybody else.
That's
I
great.
gotta totally be on the stage for graduation." I'm like, "How do I get up there?" I'm like, "Okay, so either you're top 10." I'm like, "Shit, these are the smartest fuck. Like, that's gonna be tough to accomplish." So I'm like, the next group of people up there is the class officers. I totally have to be one. And then boom, the rest is history. But I ended up loving that role.
That's crazy. We didn't get to do that. Our class officers didn't sit on the stage for our graduation.
Can I ask a personal question, Torian, from
I
high
want to be in
school?
the mix anyways. Yeah, what's up?
At that point, were you into young men or were you into young women still? What was happening in high school for you? Because I got a follow-up question.
I've never been into men. What?
Hilarious.
What
are you talking about, Roy? That's
crazy.
Y'all niggas are funny as hell, first of all.
I was into my books. But yeah, I was into my books. The last time I had like a little girlfriend was like in middle school. High school, I was like,
so no girlfriends at all in high school.
Not a little girlfriend.
Hilarious. He's like this little girl in 7th grade.
So yeah, no, it was like people I liked, but they was like I was loud.
Okay, but here's what I'm gonna say, Torian. And listen, my black people not gonna like this when I say this, but fuck y'all, right? We can have a whole conversation about this at a later date. Torian. But Torian, in high school, you were tall and bright skinned. So you telling me that it wasn't no girls choosing?
No, I mean they probably all seen through my facade, honestly.
Oh, they was like, we need okay, he's doing nails with us. Okay.
I mean, I used to get attacked, honestly, and they used to make like these little pages.
Attacked?
Not like physically attacked.
I would have totally had your back.
But it was like, and my friends did, you know. But it was like they had made these pages about like called Milwaukee Jayers, or it was our high school specific, so it'd be Pulaski Jayers, which Jayers in our back home is like another term for like hoe.
Oh, okay.
So they was like made like a Facebook page, but I don't think Facebook was Facebook. No, it was on Facebook.
Yeah, it was popping.
So it was on there, but it was first on another website before, social media site. But on Facebook it was there, and then they had like a subcategory for like gay niggas, and I was on that list. And I was like, I'm not gay. Like, what the fuck, bro? And like my best friends was like, come on, they be like, he not gay. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, you know, so
we're like, this is some bullshit.
When I was on a few of those categories, when they would be like, these gay niggas in the school, and I'll be always fuck down.
They was like,
I those blast pages. Those blast pages were ruthless. I would really be thinking, who the fuck is behind these pages? For real.
I should put that on Facebook. Like, okay, we had time now. Who made that page?
Seriously, like,
who was outing me?
Who was behind this? Who was A? Who was A?
They were like, this bitch was a hoe. She's like 2 dicks this weekend.
Yeah.
No, that was terrible.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, what a freaking time. But I actually just had like Friendsgiving with some of my close friends that we've been friends since middle school. And one of us, we've been friends since like 4th grade. And like, I was telling my friends, so in middle school, like, it was a lot of Mexicans. I think it was like a majority Mexican in my middle school, and then blacks. And then of course it was barely any white people there. And so like, but it was a black and Mexican school. And so it was like two black girl groups, and then like all the black dudes got together, like they all hung together, right? But it was like 2 sections of the black girls, and then of course, you know, some people on there just like regular click up, like link up on their own shit. But like my friend, like, and they would like literally be getting attacked. So like I was, you know, I was cool with both of them, honestly. I was cool with both of them, honestly. But my best friend, I was like, damn, we used to get attacked for nothing. Like, cause like she's such a beautiful and nice person, but she used to literally be fighting for her life in middle school just because like bitches was haters and like they was genuinely not fucking with her. So like I feel like middle school is like that's where you gotta like learn. You gotta learn how to fucking come into high school.
Yeah,
Maybe high school can blindside you if you don't go through middle school, but like
I'm with
man,
you.
my
There.
middle school, like thank God for sports. Like I'ma always swear by sports.
Facts.
I'ma always swear by sports because in middle school, baby, I was already like running the streets. Like I was already running I went to Kirby Middle School. So I was running them Kirby streets. Like I would be walking home to my friend's house and we'd be in the streets doing shit. Like so that was when I was meeting like my first gangsters, like the actual gangsters, you know, that actually don't like make it through to high school. Like I met so many like real like
with
people that
slabs and ice cream speakers.
man, like
But
even before that.
it's an important time though, because like you really like I remember being in junior high and like you said, for sports, staying after school for basketball and like practice being like an hour after school. So we got an hour. And I remember all of us getting together that was gonna have practice an hour, walking to CC's Pizza, going because like it was a CC's Pizza like close to our school, walking to that bitch, fucking CC's up, nigga. This is like
that would be beautiful.
you know you got to be a kid because as an adult ain't no way you can go eat some CC's and then go play basketball. But as a kid, nigga, when you like 12 years old, you can go like fuck up a CC's and then go to practice, nigga. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love coming to Texas in the summers and stuff for the holidays for like go to CC. So we had that back home.
Yeah,
Like,
at that time I think
I used to be my shit. CC's don't even taste good no more.
I know, but like
No.
it don't taste good because that shit too goddamn expensive now. Fuck a CC's. That shit high as shit.
It's not that high.
Shit. What you
How
mean?
How much you think CC's is?
For one person, that shit like
I'm
$6,
like
$6 or $7.
$4.99.
They're like
Okay.
$7.
Okay, so that is what you're thinking expensive. Okay.
Hell yeah.
For a buffet, like it
Man,
literally
fuck that
costs
pizza for
$8.
$7.
It literally costs $8 for a meal anywhere at a fast
That
food.
was
Well,
before I
you
ate
just
cheese too, so I used to order my own specialty pizza with no cheese.
What I'm telling you is that you can
See,
go
at least you can do that.
You can trust me. You can go anywhere and order a pizza for $7. You not gonna if you eat that whole pizza, you're gonna be full. You ain't eating no more. So you don't need a whole buffet with all that goddamn them brownies with the whack ass powdered sugar on them. You don't
It
need
was
that.
the cinnamon rolls. You wanted to smash those all day.
Fuck them cinnamon rolls.
I used to like that apple pie little piece of thing. Oh, I used to fuck that shit up.
So clearly it was a dessert.
Nah,
But you know, I
didn't
did
like-
appreciate the little pasta too. I appreciate that little soup, they chicken noodle soup.
I would eat a salad though. I ain't gonna cut. I ain't gonna.
I
hold
only had salad, pizza, and dessert there.
Yeah, salad and the piece.
I probably did have some pasta, but I don't.
Oh, let me get the pasta. Let me get the chicken noodle soup. And
But
cinnamon
see,
rolls.
when I was growing up, we had the CC's to choose from, or we had Godfather's Pizza, and technically Mr. Gaddy's was still around.
Mr.
Too.
Gaddy's, they have fire cinnamon rolls.
Shout out to Mr. Gaddy's.
You know, and the only reason I went to CC's because I had a fat ass coach. Literally, I had a fat ass coach. After every tournament, this bitch wanted CC's. We had a giant fight between like the team and him because he wanted CC's so bad after one tournament. Like that bitch wanted to eat.
Listen,
He would just find a booth by himself and like he would fuck CC's up. It was almost like comical. Like, please put the fucking pizza down, bitch.
like stop, like
we
walk
need to
away.
go somewhere else that's healthier. Hello, we are a team. This bitch was like, he'll swang the bus in the CC's, park that
CC's, nigga. Where's the closest CC's, motherfucker?
Bro, he will find a CC's no matter what.
All right, let's get up out here for tonight, man. We're gonna get ready to close out for the night. Next week, I want to come back. We're gonna talk about something different. God damn it, we're gonna have a good time. Trust me, man. Every single Wednesday. How many Wednesdays we got before the end of the year? Let me see. We got the 13th, the 20th, and the 20th. We got three more shows before the end of the goddamn year. That's crazy. The countdown. On the 27th, I want to have a whole hip hop show. The 27th, we talking about hip hop in the year-end review. We'll figure out what the next two shows what we're gonna specifically talk about. But thank y'all for rocking with us tonight, man. We had a good time tonight. Got to reminisce about some high school. God damn it, it's always fun to talk about the old days. You dig? Shout out to Naomi for making it liver than what it was. Shout out to Mo for out there. Mo, get healthy. God damn it. I hope you feel better tomorrow. Shout out to Amber, wherever you are, Amber. God damn it, wherever you are. Torian, shout out to you, man, for making sure that we get everything up in our IG on our Twitter/X. I'm never gonna call it just X. It's always gonna be Twitter/X. And we probably gonna all be together this weekend. I plan on being in H-Town this weekend, so I'm gonna pull up. You know what I mean? So we gonna get it popping, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us, man. Hit the like, hit the thumbs up button if you have not. Subscribe to the channel. We definitely appreciate it. Hit us up on our Instagram page. You see the information right in the description. Hit us up also on Twitter/X. We do appreciate it. And share the channel, man. If you enjoy it, trust me, somebody else will enjoy it as well. So go ahead and share that, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Let me hit y'all one more time before we leave tonight. God damn it. I feel like we might have to trademark this goddamn song because this is just our damn tune at this point. This is our tune. So we're going to leave y'all with this as we get up out of here tonight, man. Peace to y'all, man. We'll be back next week.
Hey.